guys, it's Archie Luxury, and you are. Oh, fuck. I just spilt some drink. Fuck. Fuck. I spilt some drink. I'm trying to pour a drink. Hey, guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. What is new today? What is going on? What is happening? Guys, I actually released a new video. I recorded a new video. And it's going to become available on Monday on the Archie Luxury main channel. The name of the video I recorded is what did I call this video? I'll tell you what it's called. I think my business is over. YouTube SOS. That's right, guys. I recorded the video. I'll be very keen to see what you guys think of the video. So that is a nice way to I think it's there's a lot of truths I put into that video. It's a half-hour video, and I am putting channel. That's what I'm doing, guys. The Archie Luxury main channel. Guys, let's get the link shared. Let's post the link. I got to be honest with you. I got to get this show off the road. On the road, guys. On the road. That's what you need to do. So, guys, what do I tell you? What can I say? So, got some interesting videos coming out. The end of my business. The business is I think you will enjoy the content that I've created for you guys. So now we're talking watches. We're on buying, selling, and trading, and to get more. I got to tell you something. I really do feel the watches that I've got. I gotta add some stuff. That's right, guys. I can't afford to just buy endlessly. I don't want to use my HELOC because the business isn't doing so great. I don't want to use my HELOC. YouTube SOS and warning. There we go. That's a good title. I think my business is over. YouTube SOS and warning. That's not a bad title there. I think for the show, I think that'll be quite good, actually. Yeah, I think that's quite a reasonable title, if I do say so myself. Guys, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? Indeed, it's been a lot of fun. I still want to do a little bit in the watches. I'm looking at trading. I tell you what I really love. I really love my gold JLC. I actually had a real difficult task. I was wanting to get another Breguet, and I decided to wait. I decided to wait until. That's right, guys. I decided to not trade the JLC, but trade the Breguet, because I thought, I've already got. How many Breguets do you really want? I love the JLC also had a recent service, whereas the Breguet has The JLC was serviced by JL. It had a factory service. So, fuck. What can I say? What can I say? Yeah. The internet. Why is the internet playing up? Because I've got. It's actually pretty. 50. It's actually good downloads. 50 Mbps, 54 Mbps, and upload is 9.7. I mean, that's 10. That's not terrible, is it? I thought that's reasonable. Why the fuck is it so bad at times? I don't know. I do not know. So nothing I can do, I'm afraid. Nothing I can do. We got some super chats in. We got the zeal. Patek Philippe, $2. Your internet is worse than in Shenzhen, Fika. Fuck. You know, that is fucking annoying. I'm trying my best to run the show and my internet. Oh, fuck. What the hell is wrong with this fucking thing? What the fuck is wrong with my internet? Why is it so bad? What the hell have I done? Why is it so shit? I just can't believe it's so bad. Why is it? Let's put it into low def. Is that better? Fucking hell, this is garbage. Fuck. Fucking hell. Oh, this is the last fucking thing. My business is fucked. And I got lousy, crummy internet. Fuck. Patek Philippe, $2. Your internet is worse than in Shenzhen, Fika. We got Jimmy, $2. Happy birthday, Marcelo. What do I do? What do I do? Corrado Galizia, $2. The captain has to go down with the ship. We've got Patek Philippe, $2. Top 3 punters who used you like you use your HELOC. Top 3. JJ, Marcelo, Tim. They used me. That's what they did. They fucking used me. It's shit. Jimmy, $2. Trying your best internet. Love the pontiff. Love the pontiff. Love the pontiff. Fuck. We got Patek Philippe, $2. You hear Jamie got booted from Watch Colony? WhatsApp? No. And we got Ken Fresno, $5 for the internet bill, big boy. Now, Tanzeel is doing something special. We got something called targets. Look at these targets. Go ends in 1 hour. 10 light blue super chats. I will be engaged for the rest of the show. 9 out of 10. Continue. Let's celebrate your first super. We'll let the community know about the special occasion. Wow. I don't know about that. Oh, it lets you send one. Oh, okay. Got you. Fuck. Okay. Gotcha. So there's a goal. We've got goals here. What else can I say? It's all fucked. What do you want me to say? I try my best. I try my best, and sometimes it's not good enough, guys. Sometimes it's not good enough. It's difficult. Daily live streams. You know, this used to be the way it worked before. You know, it used to be the way it worked before. I would do I'd try my best. You know, you try your best and sometimes it doesn't fucking work out, you know? I don't know what to say. It's difficult. It's fucking very fucking difficult. Phew, I don't know what to say, guys. It's difficult. And I'm trying my best to get the thing fucking working, but it just doesn't work out easily. We got another super chat here. Ken Fresno, $2. Hit the KPIs, big boy. $2. We got David N, $5. If you could have a new Patek today, what one would it be? Fuck. If I could have a new Patek today, what would it be? I tell you what I reckon I would go for. Because what I'd want to do is I really want to get something to complement my collection. You know what I would love to have in a Patek? I tell you, simple. I would love to add. I'd love to add a world. I got the world time. I'd love to add an annual calendar 5146 because it's the same vintage with my 5130. I wouldn't mind a 5396, but I think that's a bit later. If I had the Zeal's world time, the 5230, I'd add a 5396. But I think with the 5130, 5146 would be perfect. Yellow gold would be yellow or white gold. Yellow or white gold. That's what I would add. And yeah, I think that's the way I would do things. Hello, Nark. How are you?
I've got a clip for you. You were discussed on another podcast. They go, what do you think about Archie? What do you think about his future? Do you want me to show you the clip? Do you want me to show you the clip?
Hey, why not? Do it, Nark.
Right.
Oh, I got to share the screen. Here we go.
He was asked about ArchieLuxury and his future.
He looked like old prostitute who want attention. You know, like old prostitute who want attention. His time is done. Just tell him, you know, and that's it.
Thank you, Nark. Narky Poo, how are you, my friend? I made a video today on my main channel. It goes live on Monday. You know what it's called?
I'm doing my best.
No. I'll tell you the name of the video. I just uploaded it, right? You know what the name of the video is?
Is my I don't know. I'm going to guess. Give me a guess. My YouTube career is over.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you hit it on the head, sunshine.
Oh, this guy here, Khabib, is he's got a watch channel.
He wasn't talking about me, but was he?
He was talking about you.
Not. He didn't mention ArchieLuxury, did he?
No, they asked him the question. What do you think about ArchieLuxury? He's into watches. He's got a watch string for the Russians. He does what you do, but only in Russia. He's a Rolex collector.
Yeah.
So when you say you're doing your best, that's all relative. It's very relative. You should be saying,
Yeah.
I can do better. Your best is,
Anything you can do, I can do better.
you know, you make zero. I've got a chance. You're going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to idea how you can reboot. Sports wash your image. Do you want to hear it?
I actually made. I got a.
Do you want to hear it, Arch? Do you want to hear my idea?
By the way, if anyone wants to see a sneak preview, if they want to be the first to view the video, my business is over. YouTube SOS and warning. If you super chat me
we're watching it right now.
I
We're
will
watching
give
it
you
right now,
a
Arch.
screening.
Arch, we're watching it right now. This is my idea for you to resuscitate. What's the word I'm looking for? Resuscitate? I don't know. Right? Your business. Do you want to hear my idea?
Yeah.
Fake a heart attack. Go for the sympathy vote. Fake a heart attack on the stream. Get the ambulance to turn up. Right? It's all fake. No one will know. Right? And you sports wash your image. You're going to feel sorry for you. You're going to get sympathy chats. I think it's a great idea. Then stream from your hospital bed. We'll have a fake hospital like Curly has a fake fishing cabinet. Fake hospital room. What do you think? I think a heart attack can save your career.
$5. Check WhatsApp. Check WhatsApp. And if you don't come through on being engaged for 2 hours, 2 weeks.
You're stuttering.
Start of your show, we've got a new thing. They've got a thing called goals.
You don't know what that. You have no goals. You're goalless. You're goalless. You have no goals. You wing it. You're a winger. You're a winger. You get up every day. You wing it. Live day by day. That's what we love about you. We love that you put zero effort. You don't get it. We don't want normal Arch. We love Arch on a fold-out bed.
I got to be honest with you.
No, I'd rather you lie to me. Go ahead. Arch.
No, anybody. Fuck.
You're frozen. Archie, you're frozen.
You can hear me now?
No, I can't.
Hello?
I can't hear you.
Hello?
You're frozen.
Ah, bullshit. I just checked it. I'm not frozen.
No, I can't hear you.
Ah, bullshit. Bullshit.
No, you're frozen.
Now, I got to answer this super chat. What Patek do I want now? 5146. If I could have one now, I want a 5146. Actually, it looks amazing in white gold, actually. I don't care what metal. Any metal.
Where's JJ?
Any metal. Oh, he doesn't need me anymore. He's got the leads. Why does he need
diva.
me?
Why didn't you say hello to him when he came on? Why'd you make him wait? Why did you make him wait?
He's a diva. He's a diva.
Well,
Obviously, he's left because he can't handle waiting. He's so important. You know, he is important, man.
What about Toyota Mo?
There we go. Like 5146 on a leather strap.
No, don't like
That's
it. Don't like
my
it. Don't like it.
dream.
No.
I'd love to add that.
Nah.
There we go. $2. How much for you? The silver play button.
Oh, there were Lilacs in the chat.
Sell it.
Hey, wait. Hey, we got Lilacs. We got royalty in the chat. I love my Lilacs.
It's not.
There you go, Lilacs. We got Tappy. Jimmy.
Actually, I mentioned Lolex. I mentioned Lolex in the video.
You're breaking up, Arch.
Okay. Can you cover me whilst I reboot the PC?
All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
I wish you had keys to fucking run some porn here. How can I present some porn here? I got no fucking keys. Who we got in the chat? We got Jimmy, Big Al. We got Pete Clan, the saltiest Aussie in the chat. Work boot, Basil Bezels. Yeah, Basil Bezels got fucking banned from the colony. Can't believe it. He's a straight up guy. Who else we got? Come on, Alex, jump on. Archie misses you, buddy. We got Tappy. We got Nick Miller. We got Dodger. M2 Colino. We got Mike Cassio. Narc's protecting an awful lot. Projecting. You said protecting. You spelled it wrong, you stupid fuck. OC Ballwash. I don't think Archie needs a fake heart attack. He's probably due one in the next 2 years. Tyrone Applebottom Jenkins. This narc guy be sucking gags out of men's buttholes. Yes. A total arsehole in every way. Yes. We've got Dodger. 10 Polish dollars. Love your Arch. I think we missed a few super chats. Who have we got? We've got all the super chats. Where the fuck is Bear? Bear, come back. Tap says to Dirk, are you banned from the colony? Probably. The HR department. How you going, buddy? Can't believe this guy bought his mother a bluesy, knowing that she's not going to like it, and say, son, you take it. Fucking. What the fuck? Yes. Mike Cassio said it's called autocorrect. Well, it didn't correct properly, you stupid fuck. Spell check it yourself. Mike the Mistake says Bear jumped off before the boat sank. Tap says link for HR's rich parents.
Hello. Sorry about that, Naki Poo. Hello. How much for your Patek Philippe? How much for this? Hey, Narc, how are you? Patek Philippe, $2. How much for your silver play button? I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it. It's not for sale. It's not for sale. Sometimes you have to say no. Does that
Lolex, jump on. Say hello to Arch. Come on.
Yeah, Lolex. Actually, I mentioned Lolex in my video. We got Dodger. 10 Polish Lizotto. Love you, Arch. I think my business is over, Narc. Let's be honest. Let's just talk friendly. Me and you are friends.
I don't think you. I think the way you are now, yeah, you make zero effort. See, the thing is, I've always said you're an accidental.
Narc, I've always been zero effort. This is the thing I don't understand. I've always been zero effort.
Yeah, but life's caught up. See, the problem is
life has caught up. It has caught up. And you know what, Narc? There's only so much I can do. Okay? There's nothing I can do if it's not working. Okay? There's nothing I can do.
Of course there is.
There's nothing. I can only try my best, Narc. And I mean, seriously, what the fuck do the people want me to do? I've lost a son this year. I had the burglary. I'm fucked. I'm mentally fucked. If I had money, I'd walk away from the business. If I had my choices, what I would like to do is walk fucking away.
I personally think you're just existing. If someone said to you drop dead now, I think you'd be I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. You're existing. Hey, I fantasize when I take aircraft flights that the
you hope it crashes. Yeah, you hope it crashes. I get it. Yeah.
Because what a great way to go, don't you think?
Yes.
I had a friend of mine, his dream was to die in business class.
Yes. I've said this before. I know people in real life who are existing waiting to drop dead. They've had enough.
Wait.
Hey, man, how are you?
Wait, Arch, come on. I've got to address the elephant in the room here.
Hello, Arch.
No, listen, Arch, look, you're being negative here. I understand it's been hard recently.
No, it's been realistic. It's been realistic.
You don't work, Arch. You get the super chats in. You've got a great life. You're an everyday millionaire. Why?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He's fucked.
He's got a great life. He sits in the room and he talks about watches. What's that to
No.
complain about, Arch?
Let me just
HR,
I'm a
HR.
wage slave.
and I'll
HR,
answer.
how old are you? HR, how old are you?
30, just turned 30.
Right. No.
Well,
Let
I
me give.
just-
Let me
hang
give
on,
some. Let me
let me-
look. Let me. Let me. Let me get. Hey, let me be a bit of a clairvoyant here. Right. You're newly married. You
No,
maybe.
I'm getting married in June. Get it right, you fucker.
All right. 10 years, you're gonna get sick of your wife. 20 years, you're 50. You fucking hate your wife. You hate your fucking kids. Right.
Yes, yeah.
Just 1 minute there, Narc. I got to get this. Jeremy Kearney, €2.50. If Narc was a watch, what watch would he be? He'd be
A
the
shitter.
dollar Timex, the dollar Timex, because he's not very valuable, but you keep looking at it.
No,
keep
Sirocco
wanting
hated
that.
you.
Yeah, so I would say you'd be a dollar Timex that's coming out for the anniversary of Timex. Let me tell you something. The most miserable I've ever been. I remember a friend of mine. This was after the robbery. He organized for me to go to Singapore with him. I was in first class lounge, Singapore, Sydney.
Is this Dave?
Airport.
Is this Dave? Is this
Yeah,
Dave? Dave. Did you have wait? Did you have separate rooms?
First class lounge. I had a first class.
Did you have
breakfast.
separate rooms? Did
No,
you have
this
separate
was in the-
rooms?
Yes. Just hear me
Did
out.
he sneak in that night? Did he sneak in that
When I-
night? Did you
when I
cuddle up together?
fucking-
Did you cuddle up together?
Okay. Narc, you know what? I'm trying to tell a story. You're just killing it, man.
All right.
Go on, Arch, tell the story. Oh, he's frozen.
What I'm trying to tell you is the most depressed I've ever been in my life was when I was in the first class lounge at Sydney Airport, Singapore Airlines first class lounge. I just felt really, really, I don't know why. I was so down. And it's ridiculous. You know what? I think it could be over.
No,
The
it's
whole-
not. It's not over yet, Arch.
What's Jimmy and Nada gonna do? What's Loose
know,
Tooth gonna do?
Angelic doesn't want to come on anymore. He wants to do his own
Yes.
show.
No, he doesn't even play. Arch, are we doing a
Rolex-
sticky?
No,
Arch,
I'm telling you the truth.
Angelic-
Rolex doesn't want to come on. He wants me to donate.
Angelic hasn't done it. Yeah, look, Arch, you're gonna be honest here. How honest do you want me to be out of 10?
Yeah, just be honest.
Gentle is 1, brutal is 10.
Just be honest.
Be honest.
How brutal do you want me to be?
Brutal.
Ben.
You're fucked.
Okay. I know that.
Absolute fucked. The way
Well, I'm
you.
not really, but go on. I
Yeah,
got
you are absolute
for a
fucked.
couple of years.
No, look, you're 2 years away from a heart attack if you're lucky.
Arch, come over to Malaysia. I'm flying out on Thursday. Let's go, baby.
I've always said invest in your health. You're in shitty health. You feel shit. Get yourself fit. You start feeling better. And it's
But it's not because of my health I feel
no,
shit.
it's everything. It's everything. Look, I don't believe that, Arch. I really don't.
Arch, quitting while you're ahead is not the same as quitting. You know this, big boy?
I don't think you get it, Arch. Right? You're a fat, unhealthy fuck. You feel miserable. You're lethargic. Get yourself together, right? Because your outlook is totally skewed.
We got another super chat. Little Dave, $2. This is the end, my beautiful friend. The end. Little Dave, $2. This is the end, my beautiful friend. The end.
Oh, probably lyrics from a song. Look, Arch, we want you to succeed. We really do. But the thing is, you don't know where to start because you've been just yourself. Life has caught up with you. You got an older. You've had a few tragic things happen to you.
Yeah.
Now you can dwell on it, or you can move on. You're a dweller. You're a dweller.
You're a flip-flopper.
Sea dweller.
No, look, he's got right to be HR, right? But he's got no choice. He can dwell on it or move on. Simple as that.
Arch, we need to see you travelling. Come over to Malaysia. Come and see
Right.
Jake. Come on.
Because
Let's see you on the road.
because if
big boy.
you're like this at 52, if you're lucky enough to reach 60, you're fucked. I've seen it with friends of mine who've given up, and I've seen other friends who get their shit together. You're in the former group Because if you're like this at 60, you're fucked. Your only hope is that you drop dead before that.
Ooh.
No, HR. I see it with people who've just given up. See, the problem is you see.
So what's the
you
plan
see,
now? What's the plan?
You got to say, all right, invest in yourself, invest in your health. Once you start feeling healthy, your outlook in life changes. Everything changes. And Archie, the problem is you don't know where to start. Your father's an accountant. It's like you got a super chat here, amazing super chat.
Super chat, super chat, super chat. Loose soul, $80. Fight, fight, fight.
That's $80. Oh, no, he deserves more than that.
$80.
Am I banned?
No. See, he just said $80. I will get. After the show, you know what I would do? This is what I used to say to watch Nicholas. Send a message. A thank you. Hey, just a thank you. All right, that's pretty good. This is pretty good. We love you, Arch, but you gotta find some. You gotta see the light somehow. You don't see the light. That's the problem.
I don't see the light.
There's no light for you. You wake up and there's not even the glimmer of light, the shimmer of light, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'll tell you. You know my ex, right? She had an autoimmune disease. She thought she had given up. She just came back from a 2-week meditation retreat with my eldest from Indonesia.
Yeah.
A year ago, I remember the fear in her eyes. She couldn't walk. She was in a wheelchair. I had to push the bitch around. I had to take her to the hospital, the doctors, right?
Ooh.
And it's funny. We saw people. I took her to a shopping center once. We saw people that look at us. They go, that we knew. They go. They had this look. Are you guys back together? I go, no. I'm just helping her around. I'm just wheeling her around in the wheelchair. She had given up on life, right? And now she's going overseas. Because I said to her, keep a diary and track of your improvements each day. Every time I saw her, she goes, I'm getting worse. Okay, you're not getting worse. You're walking now. How are you worse? Just like you, Arch. Mm-hmm. She goes, my dream of traveling every year is gone. It's finished. She just came back. Now she's looking for a next trip. And you know what she said to me? She goes, I'm lucky I listened to you because I didn't give up. Because she had given up. You've got a lot to offer, Arch. You really do. People love you. But you got to find the light somehow. And the content you're providing later is fucking shit. This is a dilemma you have. It's the chicken or the egg. People want to jump on, but don't want to be stuck with you. But you're depressing.
Yep. I see what you're saying.
Why would I want to be stuck with a fat slut at a swingers club? I don't. No, I don't want to. I won't. You're not engaging, so people are too scared to jump on. They might jump on at once at a pity, but you're too difficult, Arch. You're not engaging. This is the problem. You're too difficult. I come on, I trial you. That's my payoff. Makes you feel good. And I do like you, right? To have people come on every day, jump on, it's difficult.
Yes. Yeah.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
You said it's difficult. It's hard doing the streaming.
Now, let me ask you a question. If you knowing what you like, would you jump on and be on the same panel as you? No, you wouldn't. Would you, Arch? The way you are now, Eddie's monkey is more entertaining.
Do you like Eddie?
No, I like his monkey.
Hey, man.
I love Eddie, right? But you got to know how to control Eddie. But you're too difficult, Arch. It's HR, look at him. Look at him.
No, let me read this comment from Tyrone Applebottom Jenkins. Nark is such a worthless person. even women in wheelchairs gave up on him.
Yes, yes,
That's how
yes.
negative he is. Yes, yes, yes.
You can't give up now. You're only 50, Arch. With your bad luck, you live to 90.
Arch, you've got so much. You've got so much more to give, Arch.
I got a long time to go.
No, then you're fucked. It's like rock stars, right? You know what, HR? You know what? Rock stars in the 20s, they blow they party hard drugs and blow the money. Then they're 60. No, then they're 60. You know what they say to them? Fuck, I thought I'd live to 40. I didn't plan to live to 60. I'm fucking broke. The problem you have now, Arch.
Yeah.
Right? If you drop dead now, you'll be a star. Right? People will remember the good times. But if you live to 70, you're fucked the way you're going. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Buy more Louis Vuitton, Arch.
I understand what you're saying, Narc, but it's difficult. You understand?
No, it's not. No. You don't know where to start. It's like your father's an accountant, right?
Yeah.
It's like someone's got a business, never done their books, like fucking Uzi, right?
Yeah.
Never done their books, and they get audited. They go, where the fuck do I start? I haven't done my books.
We got a
They don't know where to.
Ken Fresno, $5. Speedmaster Racing. This is what we like to see, Naki. A Speedmeister.
All right, pull it up.
You know what we like about the Speedmasters, don't you?
They're strap monsters.
Yes.
Get a few. Pull it up. Get a few straps for your watches.
Oh, this is fucking gorgeous watch.
Why does Jakey look like JD Vance?
Now, I got to tell you, this watch here, what do I think of it? It's beautiful.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Getting it up now. Getting it up. Here we go. So, white dial. Now, the only thing that's wrong with it is it's a coaxial. It's an automatic. This is automatic, I think.
Who cares? It looks good.
Coaxial master chronograph.
Who cares? It looks good,
It's a
Arch.
fake panda. It's a fake panda, Arch.
Yeah,
Fake
it
panda
looks good.
Daytona.
Yeah, but not everyone wants a fucking manual.
I want to slap it on the wrist and go there, big boy. I don't want to have to wind the fucker up.
You reckon?
Yes. No, yes.
Why do you say that?
I don't want to fuck around with a watch, Arch. I want to put it on and go.
Yes.
I've got places to be. I'm a closer, Arch.
No, you know what manual watches are like? Women who want long foreplays. Get the fuck out of here.
We ain't got time for that.
Yeah, we haven't got time for that crap.
Wham, bam,
Get the
thank you,
fuck out
ma'am.
of here.
Wham,
No.
bam, thank you, ma'am. Done.
30 seconds at least.
Yeah,
That's an
see,
automatic.
20.
The problem
Fucking
is
manual.
the automatic itself isn't the Speedmaster to have. You want the manual wind.
No, that's for the fucking watch snobs.
Fuck, it's not cheap. $16,000 Australian for this watch.
These watches
Yeah, but
aren't
you
for
save
poor
time on
people.
fucking no, but you save time on winding, and you got other things to do. Opportunity cost. Am I right, HR?
Yes, it's all about the next best alternative, Nog.
Right, you got a super chat here. Phoenician Cedar, how you going, buddy? Gifek now.
Phoenician Cedar, $20. We want you to hang around. I'm not an expert, but if this stays the same, it's likely to go down the gurgler.
The gurgler.
Pivoting, that's left to you and your advisors. However, is something needed for your success and longevity on the tubes.
Kalimera, Phoenician Cedar. Look, you got a lot of fancy. You really do, Arch. You're much loved. I think you fucked up not going to New York, but that's another thing. I don't want to dwell on it. But that was a big fuck up. You should have gone.
Sure.
That was investing in your
I honestly
business.
didn't have the money, Narc.
No, I don't want to dwell on it. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about that anymore, but you should have gone. You should have found the money.
Should have.
Not the gurgler.
You're geographically challenged. You had your chance to network.
Yeah, but look, JJ didn't want me there. What am I going to do? Go and
JJ was just there for the link. He's just there for the link.
what the fuck I'm gonna do? Go there and say, oh, JJ, can I come to your steakhouse?
Yeah, but that would have been there for
Get
you.
it.
Fuck him
I'm
and
not
his
gonna
fucking
go begging.
cheap fucking hats.
I'm not gonna go begging him. Can I come to your lousy steakhouse?
You see, but Archie, you've mentioned JJ numerous times, so I think that really bothers you. That you thought you would have gone there and you would have received a bad reception.
Mm.
So it reminded you when you got picked on when you were a school kid.
No, it's nothing to do with that. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm the picker, not the picky, Narc.
So why do you worry about Archie and his why do you worry about JJ and his stupid fucking caps?
Because there's no point. Why am I going to spend thousands of dollars to go there to be unwelcomed by the crew there?
Unwelcome? Yeah, you got your fans there. By the way, the caps were pretty good. Oh, I actually like the caps. Maybe you could have gone then with merchandise.
Yeah, I asked JJ on WhatsApp for one of the caps. He hasn't responded yet.
Because he wants the link. That's the only reason he's here, Arch.
Hey, HR, can you look? Is he doing a shtick here? His lack of self-awareness. Even when he's starting the show, he goes, "I'll send Lolex a link. I'll send Tim a link." Right? Total lack of self-awareness. Why would you message fucking JJ for a cap, you stupid fuck? Why? Why?
I wanted a cap.
But why would you message him?
I wanted a cap. I wanted to be cool.
Yeah, but you could have gone in New York and mend some fences. This is the problem, Arch. That's investing in your business. This is Groundhog Day. Every day, the same crap. Nothing changes. And that's what Phoenicians, that's what, if you read the Phoenicians see this message, that's what he's saying.
You just got to read it.
Yeah, but he doesn't comprehend anything, HR.
Yeah, but he's a busy man. He's got to do his taxes.
The reason I wanted to do the taxes is so I know exactly how the business is going.
No, you don't. No.
Decisions if I don't have data. I can't make Luke Sol is an accountant. He'll back me up.
Yeah, but you don't want to know how bad your business is. Head on the sand approach, the ostrich approach. You don't want to know. You don't get it. You don't want to know. You got to kid yourself, right? And that you're doing well. Don't do your taxes. You don't get it, Arch. You're going to be delusional.
You go, girl.
Yes.
I think it's over, Narc.
It's over when the fat lady just says over.
Yeah.
Where's Lux when we need him?
concerned
Where's
about,
Lux?
Don't you? You understand
Sorry?
You understand what I'm talking about, but don't you or not?
If you
No,
all right.
no, Arch, you say it's over, but you're an everyday millionaire. Why are you worried?
I'm leveraged.
No. I think you get
gearing. Do you understand what gearing is or not?
no. I think you get it. His greatest fear is to go from middle class to working class, like T Dubs. And the other day, yeah, no, you don't get it. His greatest fear is to be considered and perceived to be working class.
Yes.
You don't get it. You don't get it. All the optics. You know, look at the optics. The BMW, the watches. Lucky they don't see. He's got a fucking fold-out bed. He wants to be perceived as middle class.
No, you make me laugh, mate.
And the fact that T-Dubs was on the other day feeling sorry and giving advice to fucking Arch was fucking ironic. Oh, and he was strong. T-Dub. Face it, you're lower class now. You're working class, Arch.
No, I'm proud. I've always been working class.
No, you haven't. I know when you do soul reading, the questions you ask, the questions you ask, you're trying to work out what class you put them in: lower class, working class, lower middle class, upper class, right?
You're an untouchable.
But Archie's always seen himself as middle class. So you're a bit of a contradiction. You got a hairlock loan. You got a Shit a BMW. No 52-year-old is going to have a 3 Series. They've got 23-year-old real estate agents.
Yeah, I know. They lease the fuckers. Fleece.
No. A normal 50-year-old with some pride would never fucking drive a 3 Series.
They drive a 5 Series.
Ooh.
Never.
No, you drive a Volvo.
HR. Yes, you buy maybe a 4-wheel drive, a Lexus, but a BMW was with BMW special.
That's for wannabe racers. And you know
Yeah,
what?
that's what I'm saying.
Better
That's
not
what I'm
buy
saying.
the Subaru WRX.
No.
You're a bowling ball.
See, HR, when you look at BMWs, you can put people who drive in certain classes.
Bavarian
Right?
Bavarian money waster.
No, look.
Biggest
You look at
money waster.
No,
Bring
blow my wallet. That's what it
Yes,
stands
little
for.
Dave, I did say Jake looks like JD Vance. You know, you see, Arch, this is your biggest problem. ArchieLuxury, middle class, drove around Mercedes SL convertible, right?
That wasn't
Traveling, I know, but it doesn't matter. You always see yourself. That's why you had the briefcase. You want to portray an image. You want to be a pilot. You know, I can imagine you go in the airport and seeing these pilots with the brief. Oh, they've always got the briefcases. You want to be a pilot. That's why you want a
Yes.
shirt and a tie. You always. I don't know if you know that, if you're self-aware enough to know that, but you want to be someone else.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't get your finger out your fat ass, you're going to be working class. You and T-Dubs are going to be going to fucking RSL club.
Okay.
Get your shit together. I can't believe I'm saying this to a 52-year-old. Failure to launch.
I think we're landing a 747. That's what I am, Naki. I'm landing a 747. We're landing.
No,
it.
what were those big, enormous fucking planes in the 60s that crashed? What's the one that fucking Howard Hughes built?
Arch, are you due any inheritance shortly?
No, that's his problem.
My dad's
Come on,
doing
Arch.
pretty well.
Ah, shit.
His father, out of spite, is going to live till 100.
But Arch, hasn't he got a new partner? So
Yeah,
all
the
that money will go
Spruce
to
Goose.
her and not you.
Yeah, hey, you know what plane you are? The Spruce Goose.
Spruce
Pull up
Goose.
that. The Spruce Goose.
It never got off the ground, Nark.
Yes, that's you.
Look, let me just say this to you. This watch, I want to answer this question. Ken Fresno, it's beautiful. I like it. It's a big size, 44.25, pretty big. But I would buy the iconic. You've got to buy the iconic.
Now we've got a good, a nice comment here. Insightful comment. Bring up L's comment.
What's L saying?
Just bring it up.
Archie loses relevance by the day. Burns bridges, friendships, and skips watch time New York. He ends up being less influential and skips biggest supporter gathering because he had just burned support. One tick. I'll just grab this.
Who that is? Who's ringing him now?
Dave the collector. He wants his hoodie back.
Look, he's got to put his finger out. I know we have this conversation fucking once a week.
No, but I don't think he cares, Nark. This is the issue.
Yeah, that's the point. No, I said it. Okay, he's just existing. If he had a choice, drop dead now, he would.
He doesn't care, but then he whines when he hasn't got any money.
Yeah.
I mean,
And the worst thing, yeah.
Do you really think I like going to work and firing people? Yes, I do. I retract that.
Yeah, look, you're in your 30s.
No, I'm only just 30. Get it right.
Yeah, no. Look. Let me play. Look, when you're in your 20s, you don't give a shit. You're carefree. You smoke. You do drugs. Death is not even your radar. A 40-year-old is fucking old. 30s, you got time, right? Early 40s, fuck, I'm running out. I better get my shit together. 50s, you're fucked if you haven't got your shit together.
Hey, Nark.
Yeah. Who was that? I can guess who it was.
I bet it's Dave. I bet it was Dave.
How's Bear? Is Bear good?
Bear's fine. I love Bear. Don't you love Bear?
We all love bear.
I don't think Lux likes bear.
But Arch, you gotta do some soul searching. And the problem is you haven't got a fucking soul.
There's no soul. You're soulless, like Big Meech's watch collection. Soulless.
Now,
Yeah.
can you resurrect your career? Yeah, but like L's comment there, you're losing relevance.
Yeah.
Part of the problem is you don't enjoy watches anymore, or you might have to pivot just to and be entertained. Like Bear said, you do what you want as long as you're entertaining.
I'm taking these to get better, okay?
They do shit. They do fuck all.
What?
They do nothing. Absolute zero.
Is that a waste or not?
Yes.
Why?
The homeopathic dosages. It means, hey, unless you're deficient of certain mineral vitamin, it's not going to do anything.
How do you know I'm not deficient? I just eat fucking fried food, Narc. I'm fucking deficient in a lot of things.
I'll get your blood panel done and get on some test. I'm not even joking there. Just get us some cream, right?
I had good results last time. I'm going to leave it.
You had good results. What do you mean good results? What's your test level?
He passed.
I'm alive still, okay? I'm kicking.
Yeah, but look, you rely on your father. Your father's going to live to 100 out of spite. He's going to blow his money on the American bitch. You're fucked.
Blowing the money on the pokies, okay? Let's
Yes.
clarify what's blowing
All right.
on.
All right. You're fucked.
The one-armed bandits, Narc.
Then you got a brother and a sister.
Yeah, they're good people.
All right. They're good people.
Yeah, but they're going to get a third each, Arch. You're going to have nothing.
Now, you're losing your watch collection.
I want to run away to Malaysia or Thailand.
Yeah, I get that.
Come to
I
Malaysia,
get that.
Arch. I'm flying out on Thursday. Come on, big boy. Let's go. I'm staying at the Pavilion Hotel.
Can I stay with you?
No, there's only one bed.
I get that, Arch. You want to run away.
Yeah.
But you're going to be depressed there. You're going to be depressed there also. You were depressed in China. You were depressed in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I'm depressed everywhere, Narc.
So that's not going to solve the problem. It's a temporary solution. Yeah.
You think so?
Maybe
or
we should
not?
do it. Maybe I should get you fit. Get some super chats, weight loss program. People love to see that.
Arch, remember when you were in the weight loss camp and you were sneaking fatty foods in?
Yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it?
Yes, we loved it.
Yeah, look, HR, see, he's had his watches stolen, which I think affected you a lot. That was your superannuation. You had your son on top of that.
Oh,
Yeah, but you had 6 Pateks all look the same. They're better off gone.
Doesn't matter. Look, we're doing a sticky, but when if you lose $200,000, that's a big hit.
yeah, that's right, Narc.
That's a big hit. And
That's 100% there, bud.
not only that, the way it was done. If anyone in the chat, imagine having $200,000 stolen from your bank account. That's fucked. Very hard to come back from that. But you have to somehow find a way to come back. But you got no choice. I get it, Arch.
Look at this, Angelic and Scratchy. They used to be my friends. The cunts went and fucking started their own fucking streams. Angelic used to strum his guitar like a monkey. Now he won't fucking come on anywhere. And then he goes and fights with Lux. He stole all the pork. He came to my fucking Archieverse meetings, ate all the food, and fucked off and started his own channel.
Yeah, I know you're doing partly sticky, but he's not even streaming. He's not.
Partly true, Narc.
Yeah, but look, do you want me to spell it out for you? Do you want me to spell it out for you? Right?
Yeah.
See, you're a pioneer, right? Like Joe Rogan. Everyone's doing podcasts now.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan has a lot of the people, all the comics that he had on his show have got Segura, right? Brendan Schaub, all these guys have got their own podcast. But Joe Rogan has pivoted, right? He's still doing a good job. He's the number one influencer in the world. He had Trump on at 38 million viewers within the first fucking day. So you can't be resentful to people who start their own streams because you inspired them. Your job is to be ahead of them, be ahead of the curve. You're becoming complacent. You can't say, don't start a fucking stream. Scratch is a nice bloke, so is Angelic. All right, Lux didn't say Scratch. Hello.
They used me. Why don't they come on a bit?
They're not using you. You're too difficult, Arch. You're too difficult.
Difficult for what?
To engage, to come on. You're too much effort. Do you get it? It's not that they don't like you, Arch, but you're too much effort. You're too high maintenance from an emotional perspective. You're draining.
Yeah.
It's like the Godfather scene. You can act like a man. You're just too difficult, Arch. And the bad thing is when we see these old clips, that reminds us, fuck, Arch was great. You can get back to where you were. I say 70% of what you were. But enough of this give it up on life crap. It's depressing.
Yeah.
You got Jimmy and Nader, their life is fucked. They come here, they don't want to be more depressed. But Jimmy said to me the other day, he goes, you know what I love about Archie? My life is fucked, but his life is even worse. That makes me feel better. Schadenfreude.
Who said that?
Jimmy.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy in the chat. I go, Jimmy, if you're complaining all the time about Archie, why do you keep on coming back? He goes, my life is fucked. I'm a fucking loser. But watching Archie makes me feel better because he's in the worst situation. Look. Yes, true. But be honest. Go watch one of your streams. Is this content? They all love you, Arch, but you're just too difficult.
Yep.
And the way you beg people to come on, it's pathetic. The old Archie wouldn't beg anyone in the past.
We've got T-Dubs joining us on the stream. Hello,
Yeah.
TW. How are you?
Yeah, you're good, mate. I just woke up and I can hear.
Wait. Hey, T-Dubs.
No.
Don't be condescending like the other day. Don't be condescending, you stupid fuck. You came on the other day and you looking down upon Arch.
Narc,
You're looking down upon Arch.
Look, Narc, Dr. Phil. Show your face, Narc. Show us your mug.
Soraka hated
Come
me.
on.
Just
No,
1 minute
like
there.
the
I'm
way
going to
you put-
grab the super chat from Ken Fresno, $5. All jokes aside, you aren't alone with flat income and rising costs over the last
exactly
couple of years. Chin
exactly
up,
what I was going to
striding
say.
forward. For fuck's sake,
Yeah.
you're the pontiff.
Yes.
It's fucking all this neg raving. All I'm hearing is neg raving, Arch. This fucking neg raving.
Yes.
Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. You know.
You having a go at me there? Are you having a go at me there, T-Dubs?
Look, some of your advice. No, some advice is
Are you having a
good.
go at me? Yes or no? That's all I want to know.
No, I'm not having a go at you. I'm not having a go at you because
A little bit.
at least you're on having it. You're trying, but you come up with pearls of wisdom, but then you barb it. You barb, so you're like a rose. You know,
Yes.
you're like a rose. The rose has got thorns. You know, you go
Yes.
to grab a rose and you get fucking pricked by the thorns.
Yes.
You're too prickly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Is that a bad thing,
Look.
Bart? Is that bad?
No, it's a good thing because you know every rose has its thorns.
Arch,
Every rose
you got
has its thorns.
T-Dubs. You better be careful, otherwise you'll be going to our soul club with him, drinking beer. Two working class blokes. T-Dubs and Arch on the park bench together.
The good
What's
thing
happening,
about
Art?
T-Dubs is he's got a rent-controlled apartment, and he said that I could move in with him.
Actually, that is gold.
Yeah,
That is
I
great.
don't know about that, Arch.
What do you
I
mean?
don't know about that, mate.
When you say that-
It's only a one better, mate. It's only a one better, so I don't know
I'll
what
stay
we're
in the
going to
lounge
do.
room. You
Wait. One bed. How big is the bed? How big is the bed?
Don't worry about that. No.
Oh, he's used to one beds. Him and Dave.
It's a king single. It's a king single, okay?
No, we
no,
got a reality show here. Archie and
double.
T-Dubs, this is gold.
It's a double.
This is gold.
It's a double.
No,
It's a double.
T-Dubs, ask for 20%, right? You and fucking Archie,
Look,
straight.
Yeah,
This is
I've got to
gold.
get Arch and I have got to get together and nut out a deal. I've been looking at Chromebooks. I'm looking at internet. I'm looking at all the things.
I'm looking at
Because I'm
internet.
thinking,
Wait.
of making a
I'm looking at
proposal to
internet.
Arch. I think that maybe what we should do is there seems to be a lag in there's a time slot lag, and we're going to capture that American audience back again. When Archie finishes, we should have the T-Dubber. We should have the T-Dub Power Hour. The T-Dub Power Hour. When Archie finishes, he shoots me the link, and we'll have the T-Dub Power Hour.
All right, T-Dubs, can I just say something? Can I be brutally honest here?
Yeah.
I can't believe the day came where Arch is more pathetic than you. I don't mean it in a bad way. But I've got you and I've got Arch and T-Dubs here, and I'm actually feeling sorry for Arch more than you.
That's a bit low. I think I've still got some. I've still got some value, aren't I? I've still got some value. I've still got something to offer.
No, you have. That's what I'm saying. You have something to
People
offer.
like me, Mark. Look at the chat. Everybody, as soon as I make a comment, everybody's in the chat. T-Dubs, 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 T-Dubs.
Yeah,
they love me, mate.
Yes, I love you too, but I'm just saying, you're not the
This
pathetic.
is what I should.
You're not the pathetic figure on the chat on the panel anymore. Archie is. You've been promoted.
No, I don't think it. I don't think it's pathetic.
No,
He's
you're
not
pathetic in the past. No, you're pathetic now. Archie is.
Oh.
We love you, T-Dubs. You've been elevated.
Now, what we should be doing is we should be trying to recapture that. We should be trying to recapture that because at the moment they're very distracted.
Wait. T-Dubs, what's his fucking we? What's his we?
Arch and I. The Archieverse.
What? You opportunistic fuck here. You came here, right? You look at the fat carcass there. It's been attacked. You came here. You want to have your own time. You want your own time slot.
No, it's not my time slot. No, it's
you
not.
came here for your own time slot.
It's not. Look.
No, you don't care about
Archie. No, I don't want my. No, I've never wanted my own time slot. No,
yes, you did.
No, I'm not going to go.
You remind me of like Jay when Johnny Carson retired. Jay Leno and Dave Letterman were fighting for the time slot. You're Jay Leno. You're the sneaky one.
No, I would never do anything sneaky or underhanded. No way. Not to Arch. No way. I'm not like that. I'm always up front. Am I not, Arch? I'm always up front, mate.
Right. Green Man, bring up Green Man's comment. This stream can be still very fun at times, but it's just so low energy so often. That's the problem.
Well, look, it's the demographic you're catering to. You know, what do they want? Do they want circus clowns? They want circus clowns, or they want serious talk, or do they want watch talk, or do they want banter? You know.
Angelic says this is the slowest office fit out in history. I can't believe you came on and said, I'm looking at Chromebooks and internet. Internet? I'm looking at internet. Whose Wi-Fi are you stealing here, T-Dubs?
No, I'm not on anyone's Wi-Fi. No. It's all good. It's all well and good people coming on. And it's all well and good people coming on and going, do this, do that, do the other. You know.
D-Meister 406 says too many randoms rambling, to be honest. Get a proper format. One sec. Get a proper format and organize better. Yeah, you don't want me and T-Dubs on. Well, you got me and T-Dubs on. That means you're fucked. You got some soul searching to do, Arch. You're 52. Don't just say, yep. What are you going to do next year? You're unlucky enough to live to fucking 60 and beyond. That's your worst fucking dream. That's your worst nightmare is to fucking live a long life. You're fucked. You don't get it.
Yes,
yes.
Yeah, well, just all the motivational claptrap aside, Mark. You know, You just got to. Sometimes you just got to.
How you gonna get rid of those shorts?
Look,
These are new ones.
it's all
They do
right.
nothing for you.
I'm
They do
fixed in the
nothing for you.
velvet glove.
Let me say this to you, okay? I did some dumb things, okay? I tell you honestly, okay?
Well, we've all done fucking dumb things, Arch. We've all done dumb things, mate. Okay.
Okay, I'm
There's
telling
no
you,
fucking. You're not the Lone Ranger there. You're not the Lone Ranger in doing dumb things.
I should never have leased that car, okay?
Yeah, but it's done, mate. It's done. It's already done. So you just got to deal with it as.
Myself was, if things get tough, I can sell some watches and pay the car off.
Well, is that well? Is it? It's not an appreciating asset, is it?
No, but the watches were stolen.
Yeah, I know, but
No. This is loser talk. You got to say, all right, how can I make? No, this is loser talk. You got to say, how can I make more money?
And then I want
Right.
to tell you this. What's happened is the YouTube has become extremely vicious. Let me tell you the story. Surdy Danny, where's he gone? Right? He comes on the stream, makes an absolute fucking cunt of himself on the
Wait,
Luxury.
Archie, I would stop.
Listen, you know what? Let me tell you. He comes
You
out,
go, girl.
he comes out complete cunt. He just leaves nasty
Here we go.
fucking venomous comments. I mean, I'm fucking tired. I was on the
Well,
Luxury stream to help him.
what happened to Dan? What do you mean, Danny?
He's
He
a
wasn't a
cunt.
cunt, was he?
He never
No,
comes
he's
on.
not.
I haven't
Danny's
seen
not a
him.
cunt.
He's a cunt. Huge cunt. Big vagina. Big vagina.
When did he make vicious comments?
JJ,
huh?
where's JJ? Oh, JJ
No.
doesn't need the link
No,
anymore.
wait. You haven't finished with Danny yet.
What?
You haven't finished with
No, I
Danny.
will agree
JJ
with.
doesn't need the
No,
link.
go back to Danny 30. Go back to Danny 30. Why is he big vagina?
I mean, Surdy Danny used to come on, sing songs. He's nowhere to be seen. Where's he gone?
To Blondish channel.
He goes on Marcelo's channel. That's where he goes. And Marcelo,
No, he doesn't.
Marcelo, have you
Marcelo
seen-
hasn't been streaming, Arch. Marcelo has not
Marcelo
been
just
streaming.
talks shit about Lux. I mean, what the fuck? He says the most
Oh,
weird
it's just
shit.
content. They're just trying to. Yeah, they're just.
No, that Danny
but you gotta-
30. That guy. Hey, Danny 30 fucked Archie over. Seriously, he did. He became a withholding cunt.
And you got people like Lolex, Diego. Diego won't come on. He's got his own channel. Right?
Diego.
Lolex wants 10%. I said, just get fucked. I blocked him. I actually had to.
What do you
block
mean? What's
Lolex.
10%? Wait. What do you mean 10%?
He wants 10% of the takings for the day if he comes on.
Wait. Are you doing a stick?
What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Are you
Lolex.
serious?
I
He
said,
wants what? 10%?
yeah.
What?
Have you got proof of this?
What?
Have you got proof?
Hang on.
I do have
Hang on.
proof. But
Show us
yeah,
proof. No, show us proof.
Yeah, I'll fucking show you proof. I don't fucking mind. Why the fuck do I care? Why
10%?
Why the fuck do I care?
That's not bad. Curtis charging 40%. I would have taken 10%. 10%'s not bad.
There you
Fucking
go.
Danny 30. What?
There you go.
What? Don't show us now. What did he say? All right, go lower. What's in it for me, big boy? I require 10%. They're fucking cunts. And send it to directly to Diego's charity. For fuck's sake.
Then I said to him, please don't ask me any more questions in my private time.
Everyone's fucking trying to steal from you.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking telling you, Nark. You think I'm joking,
Who's
right?
that? Wait, who's that?
Who's that? What's that?
He goes,
Yeah, that's all right.
Wait,
Don't worry
he
about it.
posted a picture of you and says, Archie, I love you. This is gold.
and then
I
look at
can't-
Curly. Look at Curly. Look at that. Come on the Curly stream sometime.
This is gold. 10% is cheap. So he sent you a picture of you in the shower. It says, Archie, I love you. The guy's the #1 troll.
Here you go. Have a look.
What? Read it out. But why would I help you or Curly? What's in it for me? I don't particularly like you or Curly. To me, you're both cunts. Why am I a cunt? Tell me why I'm a cunt.
And I blocked him. Look.
Wait, you've blocked him, but you still send him invites to come on the show.
No, that was before. No more. Had
But you
enough of
sent him a comment. You sent him a link
No more.
today.
I had enough of him. Okay.
I have no idea why you polarized, why people hate you or don't come on the show. I got no idea, T-Dubs. Fuck
No
Danny
one hates
Sturdy.
Arch.
No, I understand
one
Danny
fucking
Sturdy.
hates him.
No, I understand Danny Sturdy. He's a cunt. He goes on
No one
blonders and
hates.
Marcello's and sings songs, jingles, impersonations. He doesn't do it on Archie. You got a right to be upset with Danny Sturdy and fucking Angelic. Don't be fat cunt, lump.
What am I supposed to do with these fuckers? You know, they use me, then they spit me out. Patek Philippe, $2. Danny's all right. AC3, don't
Well,
be a cunt.
No,
The thing
Danny,
is, Arch,
no,
you've got to lay down the ground rules, Arch. You've got to lay down the ground rules. Say, don't use me as a launching pad.
no.
Don't, if you want to come on, you don't use me as a launching pad. If you're not staunch, then fuck off.
You know the way they're treating Arch like a cum bucket. You know these sluts who say meet me at a hotel and just come in my ass like a cum bucket. They're treating Arch like fucking Gloria. The fucking sluts.
You
I
lay
don't know
down
why
the
fucking
ground
Heinrich
rules.
took Gloria back. Have you heard about Gloria? Gloria cheated on Heinrich, and Heinrich took her back.
Mm. Okay.
He's a doormat.
What were you talking earlier, Arch? The Speedy. What's the
No,
Speedy?
we're talking
It's a
about
new
Danny
Speedy, is
Sturdy.
it?
Danny Sturdy fucked him over.
It's a new Speedy. Speedmaster.
Well, what am I supposed to do with these losers? You tell me what I can do with these guys.
Who else has pissed you off?
I'm just
Don't
telling you.
ostracize.
Duco's another
Don't
cunt. Where's
ostracize
Duco?
people.
Where's
Don't
high
ostracize
testosterone
people.
Duco? I think Duco was
Yeah,
an
what happened to
industry
Duco?
plant. He was a pharmaceutical plant. He had to fucking push testosterone.
When are we going to have dinner again, Arch?
Oh, here we go, looking for fucking freebies.
Hopefully soon, I can tell you that.
You're such an opportunist,
I need
fucking
a free
T-dubs.
fee.
You came in for
We've got to
fucking
talk
free dinner.
turkey, mate.
No,
right, come
T-dubs.
here. No, we've got to talk turkey. Arch and I have got to talk turkey about where we're going in 2025. You know, it's a big year next year.
Look, I got to tell
A
you,
lot of changes happening.
He buys you a pair of fucking Adidas, not even the Ultra Boost. You become a total slut, T-dub.
We've got to work out because I want to capture this. I want to capture it's nearly 10 here, Queensland time, so we're going to capture that 10, 11:30 time slot. 11:30.
Where's
maybe
OC?
midday.
Where's OC?
Well, I don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you, Arch. Why the fuck are you going after Danny Sturdy?
what? I'm just telling you
Yeah.
the truth. The business is over. I can tell the truth now. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
I don't need to hide my feelings. Do you understand?
yeah, but Danny Sturdy has done nothing to you.
I don't
Same
need
with
to hide
Lolex.
anymore, okay? I don't need to hide anymore.
No, listen, I'm not doing a stick
No.
anymore. Why are you burning bridges?
No, I don't like you
Nothing's
either.
over until nothing's
I
over
don't
until
like
you
you
want it to be
enough.
over, right?
I can accept you
Nothing's
don't like
over
me.
until you want it to
I
be
can
over.
accept you don't like me. You don't like anyone. You don't like yourself.
Look, it doesn't matter whether you like people or not. The thing is it's what you need. You need people. You need people. Basically, you need people. If you haven't got people, what are you going to do? You're going to solo it? Huh?
No.
Can you solo it? Can you solo it?
Look, he's going through.
I can't solo it. I can't solo
He's going
it.
through his
well,
phone.
that's you need people. So
You're a bridge
The thing is-
burner. The problem is you're a bridge burner. I know
We've
you
all
hate my
burnt
guts.
bridges.
I know you hate my guts.
Who hates your gut?
But I get joy out of trolling you. That's my
I've
payoff.
got to say, look, what I was going to, I want to talk privately to Art, but
Here we go.
I would have gone to New York, Arch. I must say that. I would have gone and
No
just,
money to
and
pay
fuck.
for it. I had no money.
No, it was paid for. You don't, it was already paid for. Wasn't it?
Accommodation wasn't paid for. A ticket was talked about, but
Well, you
accommodation.
could have fucking,
Oh, fuck, this is loser talk, T-dubs. He's got a HELOC loan, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't use it to invest in his business. You're a fucking idiot, Arch. Seriously. Yeah, you got nothing to say. You're a fucking idiot. You had a chance to invest in
bunked
your
in with
business.
Jamie. You could have
Right.
bunked in with you could have bunked in with somebody.
No, I
You
asked
could have
them.
bunked-
I asked Jamie. He said no. I asked.
It doesn't
Oh, you
matter.
asked Jamie, and he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
and he said no.
He said,
Oh, fuck.
he said, I don't want to share the room.
Right.
Yeah, T-Dubs, we're wasting our time here, right? Wasting our time. T-Dubs,
No,
T-Dubs.
I'm not.
Right.
No. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my time.
You got plenty of time to waste.
Got a super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. AC3. Now that it's out, name 10 punters we thought you liked, but you don't.
Now, Patek, do you want Archie to burn more bridges?
Let me tell you. Let me name some punters for you. Okay, Tim Wright, he burnt me. JJ burnt me. I would say also LA Methwich burnt me.
He's a cunt. He's a cunt. All right. He's a cunt.
Fucking sick.
Yes, he wasn't that sick. Too healthy. He had a rosy hue. He had a rosy hue.
Angelic burnt me.
Yes, the lump.
I tell you else who burnt me.
Tommy.
No, Tommy's okay.
Present company excluded. Present company excluded.
Your present company, you're on at least. Clive has burnt me.
Well, that's it. I'm on. At least I front. I tell
you else who burnt me. Sir Danny burnt me.
Cunt.
Scratchy burnt me.
Big time. Like, you know why? Because Lux didn't say hello to him in the chat.
I mentioned Angelic already.
No, I mentioned him twice. He's a fat fuck.
What about Jock? Did Jock burn you? You?
Jock fucking burnt me big time.
No, Jock has been quite nice, Arch. He's saying he still likes you. Jock says he still likes you. He doesn't want Jock doesn't, and I can understand he doesn't want the bullshit and the drama. He doesn't want it.
He caused the bullshit and the drama. Where do you fucking think it came from? Fuck me dead.
What about Saad?
No, Saad.
He's abandoned you.
No, I tell you who else is. I tell you one more.
Marco.
Oh, that's old news.
Okay.
ER.
No.
What about ER? Poor ER.
I tell you who
no, Tan fucked that one up. Sorry, not you. You didn't fuck that one up. Tan did. What about OC?
OC, yeah, he used and Lolex, OC, and Soyego. I backed him when Bear was out of line.
It doesn't help that he call Archie. It doesn't help that he call him Soyego. That doesn't help.
No.
No.
That's his name, isn't it?
Soyego.
But you see what I'm saying? They all burnt me. There you go, 10 punters, right? The business is over. It's over, right? I'm going to start going to Cheap Tuesday movies. You're going to see movies on a Tuesday from now on.
With T-Dubs.
What are you going to see? Arch? I haven't been to the movies in
I'm
yonks.
going to take every Tuesday off, which is their Monday, America's Monday night.
Okay.
I got Art House. I'm into Art House films.
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah, let's go to Art House.
Art House. Okay. Well,
yeah, Cheap Tuesday.
Could be a good thing.
Tuesday. I'm going to go to that theater that fucking
by yourself or
Sov burnt me too. Sov plastic. Sov, those fuckers burnt me.
Oh, the Burley Arcades. The arcades here. The old Burley Arcade. The theater down there.
Sov burnt me.
Sov.
Hey, guess who's in the chat? Guess who's in the chat? Danny Surdy, the cunt. Surdy Danny.
What's wrong with Danny? Where's Danny?
No. Bring up his comments.
I like Danny. I really do. I've got a soft spot for Danny.
He fucked Archie over big time. I love you, Danny. Danny says, don't you see a pattern, Archie? Everyone burnt you. Everyone can't be wrong. You burnt Sov and Plazo.
I burnt them.
Yes. Let me ask you, do you think you burnt Sov and plastic? Do you think you did anything wrong, Arch?
Would Curly's in the chat? Would you take Curly back?
Do you think you did anything wrong?
What?
Do you think you did anything wrong with Sov and plastic?
Oh, those guys there.
I'm asking you, do you think you did anything wrong?
I should never have introduced them to each other. You know,
I'm asking you, did you do anything wrong?
Yeah, I was stupid to introduce those fuckers together because they turned against me. They used to be my friend. They were each my friend. And then they fucking turned against me. What sort of fucking mateship and friendship is that?
But
Never.
I'm asking you, do you think you did it?
Me, never share your friends. He was right.
But do you think you did anything wrong to piss him off? That's all I want. That's all I'm asking.
No, I did nothing wrong.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Him in.
You know,
out of control. They were out of fucking control, those guys.
You know, Danny speaks to him on a regular basis.
Well, what the
Danny's
fuck do
in comms with
Why would I
Plastic.
care? Why do I care?
What was wrong with the steakhouse lunch? With Nelson paid for that. The steakhouse.
Yeah, I had to
What
get
was wrong
Plastic
there?
back. That was amazing steak.
Yeah, it looked good.
It did.
Didn't Plastic like your review of his collection? I thought you were fair.
He's got some nice watches, Plastic.
Yeah, he's the hype master, hype man, the hype pieces.
Baby Dodge, it's going to the moon. Remember that? Crypto crap.
Archie, I got to go. Look, maybe cut down to 5 days. Allow yourself to be missed a little bit.
Yes.
Allow yourself to be missed. And the partners will say, fuck it, we do miss Arch.
And mix a bit of T-dubs in there too. So 5 days with 2 days of T-dubs.
Even restaurants close 1 day a week. You're doing this out of muscle memory. You think someone's going to steal your time slot? You can't be doing 7 days. You haven't got enough content for 7 days a week.
Well, if you don't want anybody to steal the time slot, Arch, you've got to replace it with Lux is not going to do the main show.
Here we go. Now, you're moving in. Give the keys to fucking T-dubs.
I need
what do you got to lose?
First. I need a Chromebook. I've got to talk to Arch. I've got to talk to Arch privately.
All right. What do you got to lose by getting T-dubs to run the stream? You got nothing to lose. Take 2 days off, Arch. See how you go. Allow yourself to be missed. But this is not good. There's no need to burn any more bridges. Rolex hasn't really done anything to you. Either has Danny Surtee. So cut this crap out. I'm doing a sticky, but they've done nothing wrong to you. You got OC in the chat fucking gloating. And he does have a point. He does have a point. He makes a valid point. Leads aren't stolen.
Where's OC? We've got Happy Meal. Happy Meal's there. That's Curly. That's your mate, Curly.
OC says leads aren't stolen. Grown adults choose to watch quality content and support those channels with their hard-earned money. Competition is good and forced everyone to step it up. Yes, we've been saying that all the time. That's your friend.
To be honest with you, Happy Meal. Fuck me dead that that guy used me.
Here we go. Mikey's on to something. Mikey Cassio Jr.'s at 4 tons of fun. 4 tons of fun. Power hour. Dubsy. 4 tons of fun.
Yeah, no. Arch. How much money did Curly donate to you?
It's all in the presentation.
Wait.
It's all how you present things. It's all in the presentation.
Wait, I'm your fair and balanced. Curly has donated $20,000-$30,000 to you. He's also made a lot of money for you. So how do you use you?
With my business,
it doesn't matter. You made money. You made money.
Why did he walk off with my business?
He didn't walk off with your business, you fat fuck. This guy, he thinks like a retarded kid.
No, he's not. No, yeah, he's always thinking of the past. He's talking about the past. He's got to get. He just got to get his head into today and the future.
Like I said before, no. You can't stop people from starting their own streams. You're the pioneer.
Hey, Boo! Hey, I woke up to Boo stealing my business.
He didn't steal your business. You just didn't provide good enough content. He's providing content. I can't believe I'm saying this.
I provided. Okay, I got a lot of money out of Curly, yes, but
I reckon you've made 50 grand from Curly.
How much fucking how much fucking content. Curly's relevance. He lifts everything off my.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People have to watch it. It's like Marcelo or JJ, whatever.
Who's poorly? Arch, I think you should take it personal and block it out. You are in control of your own destiny. Who says that? Who's poorly?
Exactly. Poorly. That's a good comment. That's a good comment. Yeah.
Arch,
don't take it personal, Arch. Don't take anything personal anymore. Okay. Don't take anything.
See, Arch, I'm going to give you.
JD stood by me. He's a great guy.
I'm going to give you a story which I've said many times. I've got a friend who's got a hairdressing salon. Years ago, he had fucking 20 employees. As years went on, it became harder to get hairdressers because no one wants to be a hairdresser anymore. And he complains. He goes, "Nah, everyone wants to start their own salon." Okay, but they're not going to make any money working for you, right? Yeah, I go, but did you make money from those hairdressers? Yeah. He goes, well, that's all you should be worried about. You got to, when you hire someone, you got to know their ambition is to fucking start their own salon. He's got to stay ahead and make sure he keeps his clients. You've dropped off your quality. T-dubs. If you're the old Arch, people still be watching you. The problem is people providing there's competition now, so they provide good content. You've dropped off.
I wouldn't say dropped off.
It's like when Apple brought out their watch, their phone, right? BlackBerry said, no one's going to be into these fucking new screens. Fuck it, we're going to stick with our technology. Look at Apple now, look at BlackBerry. You're BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Showcase watches. The Arch Showcase. He was Showcase was what's Showcase saying? Unbelievable during COVID. Took his eye off the ball, out all the alliances, built New York Times are tough, alliances are strong. OG8 is struggling. Well, look, everybody's struggling at the moment.
No, what he basically said was a perfect storm during COVID.
Yeah, well,
right.
That's not going to happen again. It's never going to happen like that again, right? That was a once in a lifetime thing. So,
but you haven't. What's the word I'm looking for here? You fucked up by being complacent. But being complacent. When you got competition, when you got streams out there, you got to up your content, up your quality. Content is king.
Yeah.
With Curly, he's providing 6 hours of content. That's not easy. You should say, Curly, we had a good run. You made money for me. Good luck. That's it. 50 grand. I reckon you got 50 grand from Curly.
Every time you tell the story, it gets bigger. You hated Curly's guts at one.
It doesn't matter. I'm fair and balanced. You can't. He paid to play. You got money from him. He super chat. He paid. Didn't pay for your airfare. He made money for you.
Yeah, I understand.
You got to say no. You got to say good luck.
Good luck to him. Yeah, good luck to him. That's the thing. Don't take it personal. Huh? Just say good luck to you. Good luck to you.
Same with Tim. Right?
It wasn't quite explained. At least Tim had the honesty to say, I want to become a YouTuber.
It doesn't matter, Arch. Yeah. If you go to a restaurant, and I've said this before, a friend of mine had a restaurant, Italian restaurant, pizzas and that crap, right? Other restaurants kept on opening up in an area.
Original dough or frozen dough?
Original. And he started panicking. Okay, you got to up your quality, your service, everything. You got to stay ahead. It's going to be hard.
And what happened?
Right? It was hard, right? But it's surviving. There wasn't enough room for that many restaurants.
No, the thing is if you're struggling, you got to get some entertainment in.
What do you call a restaurateur who works 80 hours a week?
Sorry?
What do you call a restaurateur who works 80 hours a week?
I'm waiting for the answer. Punchline.
Don't know. What is it? What?
Okay. What? You say what? What? Part-time.
Difficult business, Arch. You're one bad.
Did you get it?
You're one food point. I get it. You want food poisoning and one bad review from ruin.
Yeah, but it's all right
Restaurants are flying
saying
it hard.
it's all right saying you're going to work 100 hours a
Okay.
week, and then end up having a heart attack, or in the
I
nut
took my
factory.
daughter's cat to the vet yesterday, right? And near the vet, there's a fucking restaurant. It's been taking over probably 10 times in the last 5-6 years.
Look,
No, it's a shit. One sec. Doesn't matter who takes over. It's a shitty spot. Okay, who the fuck keeps on opening up a fucking restaurant here? It's bad location.
What sort of food?
It doesn't matter. I don't want to dox a restaurant.
What sort of food? Just what
I'm
sort
not
of food?
doxing the restaurant.
Just genre. Italian kebabs.
what? Yeah,
All
what
of
sort of
them, all of
food?
them.
Asian. Just what is
What?
it?
I'm not doxing
sort
the
of food?
restaurant.
What sort of food?
Oh,
Fuck
what sort
me
of
dead,
food?
Mark. I'm not Googling
That's an easy
anything.
question, Narc. What sort of food?
Lebanese, Italian burgers, right?
Oh, that's too much.
Ah.
You gotta
Whatever.
focus.
I'm telling you.
Focus or
it's-
die, Narc.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's a bad location to start off with. You'll never, ever, ever open up a business in that position. And because the rent is so cheap, people say, I'll give it a try. But it costs them a fortune in fit outs and
Listen,
whatever.
I was down in Aussie Fair yesterday, Arch, and you go through just past. There's Vietnamese, there's hot pot, there's dumpling. There are every fucking door. There's Filipino now. There's everything there, right? They're all sandwiched in together. They've probably got one or two punters in each one. The Vietnamese does banh mi, you know, so they get a few of their
Super chats. Patel's getting shitty at me. I gotta read this here. We got a super chat here. We got the $5 Patel Philippe. Will Angelic live down the pork scandal ever with you, mate? Let it go.
And the only one that keeps
$2,
doing any.
the best one and done. Let me tell you, best one and done. I'll tell you this now.
Well, time. Yeah, bluesy. Of course, bluesy.
Well,
Bluesy.
time's too delicate. You want something?
Fucking should have bought one. I should have bought that. I should have bought that instead of the fucking no date sub. I should have bought a blue. No, Ronnie, he offered me a sea dweller 2-tone. It was all scratched up though. I could have bought it.
We got another super chat here. Patel Philippe, $2. How did Dirty Danny burn you? He doesn't come on. He doesn't sing.
Yeah, but he's not an employee, Arch.
Yeah, but he was part of the Archie verse.
No,
You got to have.
Nasty comments in this section now.
He doesn't live.
I equate this. The scenario. Listen to my story. Just listen. I equate this. I was walking through there and I equated it to this. There's all these other ones. Okay, all these other hot dumplings. You know, hot pot. This one, that one. You know, banh mi, the Filipino, but. The guts of it is the buffet up the end. You know, got all these. It's like these streams, all these other ones. But you go to the one up the end. She's always there. It's always the Bain Maries are always full. You know, it's all in one-stop shop. You can get whatever you want: pork, fish, chicken, beef, dim sum. Don't have to move around.
Yeah.
Got all these people there now. People are running from this stream to the other stream. They don't know. They don't know who to go to. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't take things personal. Might be a bad patch. People will come back. Others will come back. Get new. Who was that one that Tan got in? That young guy. He was in New York. He was a young punter. He was a young YouTuber. But see, they're all trying to float their own thing, you know, their own channels.
Look, I got Archie.
How bad is the restaurant? If I was a restaurant, what sort of business would I be?
A buffet. A buffet.
Look, Arch, you got this.
Tell me what sort of business I would be. Could Gordon Ramsay fix this?
A Muslim restaurant in a Jewish area.
That's a bit harsh.
Yes. I'm not even going to do a sticky because I got to go, Arch. You got this weird, fucked way of looking at things. It's either you're on or you've abandoned me. You got people come on the show to have fun. For Danny, it wasn't fun anymore. For Joe, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
But it's not. One sec. Shut the fuck up, T-Dub. It's not personal, T-Dub, Arch.
Yeah.
Personal, okay? We got a super chat from Herman Rands, $5. You need to learn to dissolve the internal blockages, Archie. Curly is a chai blockage, nothing more. From ice to water and from water to gas. Chai blockage.
Be like water. Be like water. Be like water.
Yeah, but T-Dub, it's when things are going bad. What Archie has a siege mentality.
Yeah, I understand. That's a defense mechanism of his. He
Not
has
a good
that.
one.
That's a
Not a
defense
good one.
mechanism.
That's not a
No,
good
it's
one.
not a good one. But it's not a good one. But well,
T-Dub, why you're becoming Lux. You're becoming a company man and a fucking appeaser. Stop apologizing for fucking Arch. I'm doing a shtick. You're burning bridges, Arch. I find it funny, but you're making things worse. You're stuck with me, fucking T-Dubs. This is bad. When you got me and T-Dubs on the panel, you're fucked. This is a watch luxury channel.
well, I don't think so. How many we got watching at the moment?
No. T-Dubs, don't give yourself. I'm not even giving myself any credit here. If I'm on with Archie,
I'm not giving myself any credit.
We're fucked. Archie's fucked.
They like you, Narc.
Yeah, I'm not a mainstay. You need a J. Anthony. You need Bear. You need Hoff. You need me to come on, do my hit and run. You don't rely on me.
We got a super chat from P. Clan, $2. Fuck the exercise. Reach for the ice cream, Arch. Smartest guy in Australia.
And when you get like this, Arch, I would take a day off from streaming. Seriously. You're burning more bridges. It's not good.
Sorry, say that again.
When you get like this, you start burning more bridges, and it's going to be worse. And you wake up tomorrow and you say, "What are you going to say? What's that teed up?" You're going to say, "What the fuck did I do?"
Well, these guys
Even
aren't
Richie,
coming on. Certainly, Danny's not coming on. What the fuck's the point?
you got to make it.
There's no point licking Curly's ass There's no point licking Curly's ass or fucking Sturdy Danny's ass. They're not coming on anymore, are they?
There's no need to attack him.
No, I'm just stating the obvious.
Yeah, but you got to ask yourself.
Like cunts in the background. Curly, he runs streams. All he talks about is Arch. Arch is this, Arch is that, Arch is that. Why does he have to talk about me?
You're good content.
He doesn't specifically talk about you all the time.
Hours and hours.
No, he's been covering the ocean and not going to New York and all of that. And Timmy Curly doesn't specifically cover you through 6 hours of his stream, Arch. He doesn't.
A fair bit, but
yeah, a little bit, but not as much as before. I don't think he said he moved on. Okay, I will give him that. He said he moved on, so let him move on and don't take it personal. Just fucking don't worry about it. Let him move on.
Where's Jay Anthony? Where's Jay Anthony and his hog? Where is he?
we got Mark Hackman here. Hello, Mr. Hackman. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Mark, how you going, buddy? You got the SOS. Hey, you got the SOS call, didn't you? All right. Wait. No, Mark.
I usually jump on Tuesdays.
All right. Who called you? Tan?
No one.
No one messaged you?
Yeah.
Did you get any message to help Arch? Yes or no?
No.
You paused a little bit there.
No.
All right. It's good that you came on.
Sorry, take me a second to listen to you. You know.
All right.
Hey,
All right. I'm going to jump off.
You came on because I've got a watch dilemma. Do you want to hear my watch dilemma?
Sure.
Okay, so I love my Breguet Type 21. Okay. Hey, T-Dubs. Thank you for your support, T-Dubs. Mark, I love my Breguet Type 21. Okay.
Fantastic watch.
Big chunky monkey. Let's face it, Mark. Me and you, we're not losing weight, are we?
maybe one day, you know.
You know, I mean, I just, okay, so basically in my own case there, right? I really do love the my Breguet. However, I've fallen in love with another Breguet. Okay?
Which one?
Okay. Now that's the problem, okay? That's the problem because I'm going to bring it up on the screen. You can give me your verdict on this. It's the 7057.
Oh, that's my
No?
favorite of the traditions.
Okay. So this is the actual watch. And the reason I can tell it's the actual watch, that number on the dial is unique to the watch.
Yeah.
Now let's just keep going. Okay, there we go. That's the box for it there. It's full set. My current Type 21 is not actually, whoops, what's this? Oops, just go back a bit there. Now, as far as the watch goes itself, it's a beautiful watch. Unfortunately, you know, the economy at the moment, Mark, it's not so great. Okay.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. Okay, so that's the watch there. I mean, look at look. I really do love my. It looks yellow gold there, but it's actually rose gold. I really do love the Breguet 21. However, my 21 is naked. It's got box naked. Okay.
Who cares about that? If it's got
Okay.
papers or not.
Okay. So the thing is, I have to chip in equivalent of about $4,000 on top of the 21 to get this. Is this a more valuable watch? I think
Yes.
it is. Oh, you agree, Mark? It is more
Oh
valuable?
yeah, 100%. More valuable. It's more wanted. It wears on more people's wrists.
Yeah.
I love the Type 21. I have one myself, but this is a better watch in every respect.
Okay. And it's also cheaper to service because the chronographs are more expensive than a simple watch, really, aren't they? Possibly.
Depends on the chronograph. It depends on the watch.
Okay. So the question I have to you is, would you do it?
If I had the extra 4,000, yeah. I think it is worth 4,000 more. You know, they're both gold watches.
4,000 US. We're not talking pesos. We're talking.
I always assume US. We're the center of the world.
We're
Everyone
talking
else.
real money. Real money. What do you think?
Hell yeah. You're probably going to be able to sell either one. You're probably able to sell this for as much as you're paying for it, is my guess, or close enough. As is, it's not like it hasn't already taken a hit from when it was sold new. You're buying that new, that would be insane because they drop 30-40%. But buying it
You don't want to
used,
buy this shit new. No, you lose half your money after a couple of years, wouldn't you?
yeah, buying that used, that's a fantastic watch. Like I fucking love the way it looks, and it wears better on the wrist than you expect. It really wears well. It's thinner than you expect too. I think it's a cool watch. It's one of my favorites. Give me that or a basic classique. Very different, kind of style, but those are my two favorite Breguets.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Type 21. I can't criticize it.
No, it's a great watch, but yeah, it doesn't mean it's the best watch.
Now, the other thing is, I'm telling you here, Super Chat, Rich Mitch, $2. I'm sick of this. I want some watch talk. Yes, we got watch talk.
That's what I'm here for.
I was actually going to swap two watches. I want to ask you. Breguet Type 21 plus my 42 mil Explorer 2 for
Mm-hmm.
this Breguet here, and a Pam.
That's a jump.
What do you
From
think
a-
of Pams?
I think they're actually pretty cool. I don't understand people that have a bunch of them because they all look the same, but having one is pretty. I like them. I actually really like the Duo line or Duet or whatever it is line because they're thinner.
You know, some of the Pam chronographs are an absolute bargain at the moment.
I mean, Pam chronograph feels weird.
I feel the same way. So I've actually now it's a big
I
monster.
mean, I got Panerai clock up here somewhere. So
There we go. It's a Pam 662,
that's
47
classic.
mil.
Yeah.
But
How
I
big?
want to lose weight and be skinny soon.
We all want that.
What do you think? Do you like a classic two-hander, 3-day power reserve? Just
I do like a classic two-hander. I mean, the watch has to be built for it, and the Panerai is. It's kind of like what it was made to look like originally. But yeah, I think that's a solid watch. I mean, do you prefer that to the Luminor with the big crown guard?
look, I really like the Radium Me. I think it's more vintage look to it.
Yeah, it's the OG. That's what the
You know,
original ones were.
exactly. I love. There's nothing. It's got a sort of a brownie dial there. What do you think of that instead of a black? Because Pam is terminal for white dials. You know.
I like the white. No, I like these because if you're going for the radio mirror, there's a vintage look to them, and I like the brown dial. Kind of feels like it's gone tropical, like it's that vintage look to it. And putting that together, I think it feels natural to the watch. And
Okay.
it's a little more interesting than just a black dial, because almost
Yeah.
like half of all Panerais made are black dials at least.
Yeah. I know. Do you want to see some other things that were possible? I could have gone for. I'll show you some.
I mean, you're also getting rid of. Do you have another Rolex? Or are you going to be Rolex free?
I got a Bluesy.
You got Bluesy. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Now I
You
wanted
got the retro Vacheron there.
Sorry.
Expensive. You got the retrograde Vacheron there.
Yes. Now I don't know if you've seen this watch. It is. I actually got hosed down on this stream. This very stream. Everyone hated it.
Really?
But that is one of the most beautiful watches you will ever see in your fucking life.
Beautiful. A different way to do a day date, because I mean, I don't like date windows in general. Like sometimes they're fine for like a day. But when you get the day dates and start adding more information, I tend not to like those date windows. They take up too much room. But this is a beautiful way to show the day date in a better version. And retrograde is kind of cool, especially when you're setting everything. Just watch it bounce back and forth.
Yeah. I couldn't afford the Lange. Let's not even discuss the Lange in the middle.
The world time, yeah.
But what do you think of the IWC perpetual calendar in gold? Yellow.
I
It's
think
yellow
they're
gold.
fucking
Actually.
huge.
Yeah. But do I look skinny to you?
They're fucking huge on me. I have an 8-inch wrist, and they look huge to me. Like I always feel they're and busy. I've never been the biggest fan of them. I prefer a big pilot to that, to be honest.
They're still an amazing. Are they expensive to service?
Not really. They're modular, so
Okay.
they're built on the
7750, I think, aren't they?
Well, no, they're not chronographs.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry.
No, they're the Kurt Kloss is their engineer at IWC that developed originally for the Da Vinci line a perpetual calendar module to go on top of a basic movement. And that's what they use. That's why the perpetual calendars are as inexpensive as they are. But they're also a pain in the ass because you can't go backwards on the date. So if you go forward on the date, you have to just sit the watch down and wait for it time to catch up to it.
Oh, you can't go backwards.
No, it's absolute
fuck it
pain.
up.
So if you skip a year ahead, you just need to send it in to IWC.
You're joking.
No.
Fuck, what did they
So
change to set that?
if you if you have a IWC perpetual calendar, you have them set the date for you and you put it on a Watchwinder. It's the one reason you own a Watchwinder.
Oh, you're joking.
No. But you can
Fuck.
get perpetual calendars in gold on the aftermarket under 50K.
We got a super chat from Gun Glutton, $10. Arch, it's Steven. Got my Rolex Explorer 40. Love it, and my divorce is going so well. I met a beautiful woman with a killer body. She's better than my ex-wife in every way. Life is good.
Fucking good for you, man.
Yeah, Mark. I got to tell you, okay, next. GB 20 Mex, your Explorer 2 is your survivor watch. Mistake to sell. Okay. So what actually happened was my friend who's doing the deal, he said, okay, give me these two. You can have these two. And he said, I can buy the Explorer back within 12 months from him.
In case you regret it.
No, he said, I can buy it back.
Yeah.
The
Explorer 2 is one of those very few Rolexes I really love.
You know what I love about the Explorer 2?
What's that?
It doesn't look like a Rolex blatantly.
It looks more like a vintage Rolex.
Yeah, people
because
don't
it doesn't
know
have
what
that
it
ceramic
is,
bezel.
right? Like a date just stands out. A day date is kind of stands out, and a sub stands out, and a bluesy stands out. But the Explorer 2, it's kind of the thinking man's. It's the thinking man's Rolex sports watch.
Yeah, give me that or a Milgauss, and you can keep the rest of the Rolex lineup.
And I got to be honest with you, I find it very difficult to actually have the bezel rotating. Like reading 24-hour time is hard enough without the bezel clicking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I find it difficult.
Do you need to trade the Explorer?
Well, otherwise I'd have to put money in.
Give him the IWC.
No, but I want I'm putting the Explorer in to get the PAM.
Well, I mean, the IWC is worth about as much as the Explorer, right? Maybe a little less.
Oh no, that IWC is a lot more than the Explorer.
See, I mean, that's just my collection. What I would do.
No. That I didn't even talk money on these watches, but I gotta tell you something. You don't sound like a fan. These IWC perpetuals are amazing. I mean, IWC is a serious brand, right?
I love the Mark series entirely. I think they're a very simple but beautiful watch. I'm
not a big fan of the Da Vinci. I'm not a big fan of the Da Vinci.
The Da Vinci is the only thing I say about the Da Vinci is you can get yourself an insane deal. You can get yourself a perpetual calendar chronograph in gold for like 15K in the aftermarket. It's absolutely insane. But there's a reason for it, and that's it's ugly.
Yeah. I got a super chat here. Let's get this super chat. JD, 3 cents super sticker. Thank you, JD. And Loose Soul, $8. You got to be crazy to trade your Explorer. Not only is it a great watch, but it's your connection to your old collection. Give him the Type 20 and the Zenith L Panerai. I can do that with money. I can do that. The only problem
is that the one watch that's left over from before the theft?
The only watch is the Explorer 2. Yeah, because I was wearing it. I was wearing it. Do you understand?
You got to keep it.
Yeah, but I mean, in the same token, I was also wearing the Breguet Type 21 when I got the news my son had passed away. Does that mean I keep that forever? I mean,
yeah, I mean, It's you're watching your story, so it's your choice.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do is this box here, we get rid of that Breguet, that Explorer, right? We get the new Breguet, we get the Pam, and I'll buy the Explorer back.
Later.
Yeah. I got to pay interest on it, right? He said to me, he said, look, my interest rate on my home equity loan is 7%. He said, you pay 7% per annum, give it to me within 12 months and you can have it. He said, that's what the money cost me. He said, that's what it cost me.
I mean, I would just, it's not the watch I would give up for it. I'll put it that way.
I could take some money out of my HELOC. Would you do that?
No, I mean,
The only
look,
problem is, if I got to take money out, the wife's going to hit the roof if she finds out I'm buying watches when I told her we can't upgrade her car because money's tight. And then I'm buying watches for the business. Do you see what I mean? They get funny or not?
well, I mean, what about getting rid of the Zenith?
The problem is, okay, no, that's a good question. JD, 3 cents. That was 15 cents AUD. Get your facts straight, Fatso. Thank you. The problem, I'll tell you what the problem is, okay? I actually, for that Breguet, that's a 7057, it's called, okay?
Yeah.
And what I wanted to trade for it was actually the JLC in the corner.
Okay.
Now,
But
can I tell you something confidentially or not?
between you, me, and our 200 friends.
Okay. So the JLC has been serviced by JLC within the last 12 months.
That's worth something.
I'm worried the Breguet, I don't have any service papers. I don't have any documentation. I'd say it's probably coming up in the next year or so for a service. It's running fine, but
I mean, look, trade the Breguet for the Breguet is good, but you need something else in there.
okay. So
You
what
need
I'm
the
trying to
Panerai? Can you just trade the Breguet and the Zenith for it?
Okay, the problem is, okay, so I would have preferred to have, okay, so the problem is the Breguet itself, I'm worried that the servicing might be, I've already asked Breguet how much to service. They want about $1,400 Aussie, 14 US.
Oh, so yeah, no, it's like I got mine serviced right before I got it, and I saw the bill. It's like 1,500 US.
Yeah.
And it's great. I didn't have to pay it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exact 1,500 US. That's exactly it. Yes. I got a quote 1,400 because from Hong Kong there's no taxes. That's right. There's no because Hong Kong doesn't have taxes. But I got to fly. It's a pain. Don't even get me started. The question I got for you is, if I sell him the Zenith, I only paid $3 US for it. I'd have to sell it back at what I paid for it from him. Actually, I'll tell you exactly what I paid for it. I paid 4,800 AUD to USD. 3.2. I paid 3.2, $3,200.
Tell them it's
See-
close enough. Make the trade. Because you said it was like a
No.
$4,000 difference. Close enough. Take these two.
I
make the trade.
gotta actually put in like that Breguet. That Pam 662. That's gonna cost me about $5 US.
Well, I mean, skip the Panerai.
Don't get it.
I would trade the Breguet and the Zenith for Breguet.
Oh, you would trade the Breguet and the Zenith for the Breguet.
Yeah.
It's that powerful to you?
That might be my favorite non-high complication Breguet.
Yeah.
I love that. And it's that in that formation with the black dial and the gold.
Do you think it would be a bit small for me? That's the only thing I'm worried about.
No, it fits well because it's 40 millimeters to begin with.
Yeah,
but it fits
40
well.
mil.
No, I've had it
Yeah.
on my wrist, and I have an 8-inch wrist, and I think it fits well on me.
Yeah. Do you think it's a better Breguet than the Type 21?
Yeah, it's actually the tradition comes from after the Type 21 era and the beginning of the Swatch era.
Yeah.
It's actually the thing that came out from Nicholas Hayek running the brand. Time. It was kind of the next gen. I think a time that was, if you're not talking about the Daniel Roth era, it's probably the best era of Breguet and modern Breguet. Problem with the Daniel Roth era from the early 90s and before, they're all small. So they're all like 36 and less millimeters.
I got to be honest with you. I was thinking of having a second Patek, like a Calatrava, right?
I mean, sure, if you want to go basic.
No, but I think I'd prefer that Breguet 7057 to a Calatrava.
I would, but I mean, for my taste, I fucking love that thing.
It is fucking.
It's also it shows off the exact style that Breguet made watches in. You know, that those bridge styles, it has the parachute escapement in it. It has everything that's like designed as Breguet did it. So I think it's such a cool design that's based off the movement itself is kind of based off the subscription watch. It's really cool.
Yeah.
There's a history to it that you can visually see, let alone the normal just, show off movement type thing. It's the history of that watch that I love, that it shows what's based off of.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think financially, I'm selling the Breguet to him at what I paid for it, which was very cheap. So, I mean, technically, I'd be better off to sell it and then buy the other one, but it doesn't work like that. He's a friend. The deal is, if I buy something cheap, I can use it to buy the next piece from him. I can't.
Oh, but do you get the 7%, increase in it? If he wants to, if he charges you 7%, do you get to charge him 7%?
7% for what? Sorry.
For having it. Because if you have to buy the Explorer back at 7% increase, do you get to sell something back at 7% increase?
No, that's because he's not selling it. He's holding it for me.
All right, I mean, fair. Up to you. Personally, if I have to worry, I don't want to go into debt or worry about anything else for watches ever. So it's purely a horse
I
trade.
lease a car. Do you understand? You want to talk stupidity? I lease a fucking car. Now,
why?
Do you know what leasing is for? Do you know what BMW financing is for? Do you know what?
No, because I paid for mine cash.
Okay, it's for people who can't afford to buy these things, who want to show off. That's what it is. If America didn't have car financing, the auto industry would stop.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Financing is to allow people who can't afford things to buy things they can't afford, get them. Okay. The only thing better than car leasing is the 72-month term.
Yeah, that sounds like a really dumb thing to do. I think I've seen 10-year leases, almost like 10-year terms on cars almost now.
Well, the only thing worse is
stupid.
people who are paying double digits on a lease, don't you think?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb too. On any kind of car loan, that means buy a shitter.
Seriously, with my car, I like all these terms. There's a balloon. There's a balloon at the end. What the fuck? Bang! That's a balloon.
I forgot to save money and I'm fucked. That's what that
takes is one prick to pop it. I mean, seriously. I got to be honest with you. I bought that car. Now listen it gets worse. Like, I would like to get out of that car now, right? We had a tax incentive, a write-off, because after COVID, they want to stimulate the economy. They said, right, if you buy a car that normally you depreciate it over 5 years.
Mm.
They let you take the depreciation, the 5-year depreciation write-off in the first year. Okay.
Well, did you save that for for the balloon loan?
No, where the problem is, listen, hear me out. So I got a massive tax deduction because I could write off 5 years depreciation in the first year of ownership. Where the problem is, I'm now into the third year of I'm halfway through, 2.5 years through. I'd like to get rid of the car because I can't afford it now. Guess what? Even if I sell the car at a massive loss, that doesn't matter. If I get anything over zero for it, it's classed as income.
Because you took everything from it already as a tax deduction.
Exactly. Do you understand? Now you're hearing what I'm saying. And guess what?
Yeah, read the fine
Not
print
only
there.
that, I put $11,600 in. And you know what? This is how stupid I am, right? Let me tell you this, Mark. They said to me, "Excuse me, sir, with your credit, we need to have an $11,600 deposit." They said, "Sir, you've been approved. However, we need a bigger deposit than usual. Normally, you put down, I think, a couple $1,000, but they wanted 11,600. That's Aussie dollars, about 8,000 US." You know what I said to them?
Sure.
I said, "Do you take credit card?" That's what I said. I said, "Do you take credit cards?"
What you should have just done is go buy a Toyota and call it a day.
But I wanted to big note myself. You know, I wanted to be fancy wancy, you see?
Well, you rent a BMW for a week.
I got to tell you something. You know about BMWs? They are really, really, really expensive to maintain.
Yeah.
They are
Kind of what
really,
they're known for. They're fun
you
to drive
know,
and expensive to maintain.
I never seen nothing depreciate like that car. I never, it's just, you know, I can go in the garage and I can see it depreciating. It's that bad. You know what I mean?
Hey, I bought mine new. I know what that feels like, but I don't care. I bought it to drive
car
it for
you
5,
got?
10 years. What's that?
What car? You got a X3,
X3.
don't you?
I have,
They're in like what size engine you got?
I have the B58 in it.
Oh, you got the 40. Fuck.
Yeah,
That's
I got
a
the
good
M40.
motor. The only thing I would do is I'm actually maybe keeping mine long term because I've done extra oil changes, oil and filter. I don't know about your country, but they try and tell you you only need to change the oil every 15,000 miles.
No, 8,000.
In my country, the car will tell you. Mine says 15,000 miles. You can change it.
Now, mine says 8,000 or 1 year. Here's the thing. I don't drive that much. I've had the car for a year and a half, and I've put less than 8,000 miles on it. I had to change the oil because it reached 1 year, not because it reached mileage.
What color is yours?
Brooklyn metallic gray.
Nice color. That's that
The-
flat gray, isn't it?
Yeah, with a
I
little
love
bit of blue in it.
The thoop color, thoop. Remember Tudor had the thoop dial came out?
What was that?
Remember Tudor had thoop, that gray, the silver one they
The
released.
silver one. Yeah, that one's pretty.
That's the same gray, isn't it?
It's a little, it's lighter than that, but yeah, it's in that spectrum.
I love that color on the X3. I tell you what, X3 is not a cheap car. That's a fucking expensive car.
It's yeah.
Especially so you got an X3 40, M40. Fuck, that's I don't even think you'd need an M when you got that motor. Do you
No, an M in that car is wasted. That's just
I've
not
got the
fun to drive.
4-cylinder version of that motor. I got the B48, which I wish I had the 58, but cars are so dear here. I was financing it. I'm broke. I was financing it. I put the deposit in on a credit card, for fuck's sake. I mean, I'm already ass out of my pants. Okay. But I got to tell you, it's got more than enough power.
I mean, it's on an American highway. It's nice to fun to be able to go from entering it to going 100 miles an hour pretty quickly.
I got a friend of mine who he's a mini dealer. Okay, he recently sold. This is fucking shits me off. He recently sold a sub 40 mil sub like my bluesy. He wholesaled it out, right? Listen to this. I don't know if you think this is a good price or shit price. He wholesaled it to a dealer for 11.2.
For a bluesy?
Yeah.
Ugh. That can't be good.
I mean,
That feels
that's low, isn't it? What do you
yeah,
think?
that's low.
That's very, very low.
That's a I'm getting rid of it now low.
Yeah, he got a double split. He had to pay for a double split. And the guy sold him the double split cheap. Okay, so it was kind of you take
I mean,
pain, I
if you
take
get it, if you
pain.
get the price savings on the other end, that's fine. It works out.
I got to be honest with you. That Breguet, I was hesitant. I was thinking, I was trying. I thought I put a deposit down. Would you would definitely go 7057. That means a lot to me. You saying that because
Yeah, it's that tradition's my absolute favorite tradition. The only thing I would compare is a basic, classique, but that's a very different feel. And I kind of like the 7057 better. I like it's the history and the engineering of it, besides the look of it being different than everything else.
I never understood why is the Type 21 not a column wheel chronograph?
You're gonna have to ask whoever was in charge of Breguet in the 90s.
Because I mean, it's not a standard. It's not a cheap chronograph. It's a very
No. It's I mean, it's a Lamania base, I believe, too.
yes.
I think might be Piguet
We got a
base.
super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. Mark, do you think anyone who tells Archie his gold JLC is good is basically blowing smoke up his ass? Give it to him raw.
So there's two sides of that watch. There's the inside, which is good, and there's the outside,
this
which is
watch
hideous.
here. That's this watch here. Right, that's this watch.
The inside of the watch is great. The outside of the watch, I think, is hideous. I'm sorry.
No.
The subdial, I don't like the ring around the subdial. I don't like the different size subdials. It's a big watch.
It's a chunky monkey.
Yeah.
Would you swim with it? It's waterproof.
No. I'm not swimming with any watch that costs, more than $200-300.
Yeah, fair point. Even a bluesy? You wouldn't swim with a bluesy?
No, don't need to. I got G-Shocks when I go swimming. I don't need to even think about worrying about that. Like, I don't want that to be
because the reality is,
even
if you swim with the bluesy, when did you last do a pressure test?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, technically, I have a 1967 Rolex GMT that still passes pressure test. That doesn't mean I want anywhere near water. It's just, no, thank you. I'll take a Seiko Monster or some shit like that near water, but that's it.
Tell me this. My collection itself there, it's a little bit lopsided here, okay? So, like, I got 4 fucking chronographs in here, right? Which is ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, you can get rid of some chronograph. It's gold heavy up top. If you like that. You
So
don't
if
have
I
a basic
replace,
sports watch at all.
sorry,
You don't really have a basic sports watch.
I don't have a basic sports.
Well, I mean, I guess the Explorer, but it's also a GMT. Like, you don't have like a just basic 2 or 3 hander.
Well, that's why I'm thinking of getting that PAM 662 in. See,
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
and that's also the reason I'd change the Breguet Type 21. The only reason I would change the 21 for a 7057.
I mean, there's also that JLC you can get rid of.
I was hoping to swap that for the Breguet, but that didn't go over well.
Because nobody wants it.
I think I'll be honest with you. It's actually not a terrible like it is. It's a lot of money retail. Okay.
Yeah. Like a lot of things.
If you want, I mean, it is a flashy watch. Do you understand? Like I mean, the crown guards, the crowns stick out. It's if you want bang per buck, a big chunk of gold. Nothing compares to that. It's got a deployant buckle as well. Beautiful buckle.
I
in
mean, yeah, it's a
gold.
big chunk of gold, but it's one of those. It doesn't survive closer inspection.
No, fair enough. I admit I bought it on a whim. I bought it. We all make mistakes, okay? But I don't want to. In the same token, it's still a solid gold JLC. The movement is amazing in that. Patek Philippe, $5. Mark, your estimate price point on where green
The fucking
cubitus
cubitus.
steel will level out at.
I cannot believe that that's a $41,000 watch in steel to begin with, but people will buy it because there's like an initial hype for it.
Dead cat bounce.
I don't. The thing is like the watch isn't bad looking. The name is fucking stupid. There's no surviving the fact the name is dumb. But the watch itself isn't bad looking once you get past the name, though it is big. At 41,000, it's silly.
What do you think of the new measurement system? How they measure it? They say it's 45 mil, like it's a diagonal. That's
Diagonal, like you're measuring a TV. That's sure. I mean, it's bigger than a Santos, a large Santos. So I've seen them next to each other, and it's definitely bigger than the Santos by a millimeter or two. I think the Cubitus, because it's still going to be that thing that somebody buys in order to move up or move to get the Aquanaut they actually want or some shit like that. I think it's going to initially it's going to be kind of the hype that it's going to sell a little higher, but eventually I think it's actually going to be one you can buy under retail by a few thousand.
We got Doc BBR joining us. Hello, Doc. How are you?
I'm good, gentlemen. How are you?
Fantastic. I got to ask you something, Mark. What do you think the way Patek has gone for the caring, sharing? See, what they've done is that Cubitus no longer has a alligator or a crocodile or a cow strap. It's now cloth. And instead of cutting down a rainforest, even though it was pretend rainforest, it wasn't actual real rainforest logs. They've gone for that new caring, sharing. Like this is sort of some sort of prick the guy who buys this is sort of, he's a crypto millionaire, he drives an EV with vegan leather. You know what I mean? It's not. Do you think that's a healthy way Patek's gone, or you hate it?
What is this, like cases they're changing or something?
Well, they got that new box. Have you seen that blue?
I haven't seen the new box. No.
It's a cloth. It's actually quite like
everything is man-made now, essentially.
If you're going to sell me a luxury product, I want the whole thing to feel luxury. If I'm spending $41,000 on a fucking steel watch, I want every single bit of that experience to feel luxury, including the box. Even if that box is sitting on a shelf collecting dust, I don't fucking care. Or what Ed Sheeran do, use it to hold his pot. Sure, something like that. But I want it to feel luxury. Now, if I'm buying a basic sport watch, like I think Breitling has kind of a cloth thing or something like that, that feels more like Breitling's angle. But that's not Patek Philippe. Like you're holding this for the next generation. Here's a cloth box so your next generation could, I don't know, throw it away because it got moldy.
Cloth box and a cloth strap to go with it.
Remember they had those
straps. Fine, you can change straps out. I don't mind strap options as long as you can also get something else too.
Well, I mean, in other words, you won't be able to get leather or anything other than the man-made materials.
They're not doing leather at all.
It's what I understand. They're phasing towards.
That's pretty dumb. That's just, I mean, we especially when you talk about like alligator leather or goat leather or cow leather. I mean, we're raising the animals on a farm.
Well,
what do you want to do?
Realize this is what I said to my BMW salesman when I test drove a new BMW EV, and I said to him, "You do realize?" He said, "Oh, it's artificial leather for the environment." I said, "You do realize if they didn't use leather in cars or sofas or whatever, it would all go to landfill because it's a byproduct of the meat industry."
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now,
So
if you want to
you
talk
either-
about, hey, should we not do things that we don't farm raise, like I don't know, do stingray and lizard feels weird, or shit like that. But when you're talking about alligator leather that's raised for that and its meat, or also cow or goat or ostrich, like that's raised on both sides for inside and outside. So
The primary point, though, is that because I'm vegetarian, the primary point is that most people are not vegetarian, and most people are eating the animals that they're objecting to using the hides of.
yeah,
So it's really just, I don't know. To me, it's just about
there's the box. I'll just see if I can get
it's
the box
about
on there for you there.
social media
There's
points.
the box.
yeah, no, I hate that. Social, yeah, I'm all for if you're like really mean this stuff, but you don't.
As I reach a milestone in my life, I'm grateful to all those around me who have shared my journey. I'm humble, yet well aware that I still have much to learn, and that if I stay true to myself and follow my instincts, my legacy will be looked on kindly by my friends, my family, and hopefully generations to come.
What do you think of the box?
It doesn't impress me much.
I think it's beautiful. I actually, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a vegan person, but I think it's interesting.
It looks kind of plastic. Is it plastic?
I
What is
think
it?
it's luxury cloth. You know, like
Luxury cloth.
Sure.
Okay.
it's,
Why does it look so much like plastic?
No, I think it's cloth. It's like cloth.
Yeah, it looks like nylon, doesn't it?
Okay, it's bad photography
No,
or bad material.
anthracite. No, BMW uses anthracite.
Maybe yours does. I got leather. I'm just saying.
I've got Alcantara steering wheel, if that's what you mean.
That's a dumb idea, Alcantara steering wheel. Just it's
It
like
requires
a spade, isn't it?
it requires my detailer to do whatever he has to do to bring it back to condition. After less than a year, it starts looking all beat down.
Exactly.
It looks great though after he does his thing. He won't tell me what he does, of course, because
No,
I do it
otherwise
myself.
you won't need him back. It's
But it is amazing. but it is, man-made material, so that's what they're going towards. But
Sure.
the weird thing is it's an Alcantara steering wheel, and I think there's something else of a Alcantara something in the car. Maybe the headliner is Alcantara, but then the seats are pure leather and lots of it. So
tell me this.
do you really need that Alcantara, little tiny bit of Alcantara for all that leather?
No, that's a good point. Mark, if you could have any of the new Cubitus, which one would you take? They said, okay, we appreciate the Watch Society. Which one do you want?
I don't want any of them. I mean, if you hand me, which one do you hand me? I'll take the most expensive one and sell it. I don't. It's not something I want. Period.
Can you reintroduce Mark, by the way? I honestly I just got here, so just got off work.
No, he ran away.
Well, I know that you're more than just a typical panelist. You're somebody in the watch business, right?
Yeah, I used to be a buyer at Crown and Caliber. Then I was also a copywriter at Hodinkee and did social media, insurance, appraisal, and also we have a little watch group called the Watch Society, which is one of it encompasses watch groups we have in multiple cities. Atlanta being our home base.
Cool. Well, very
So,
nice. Nice
And a
to meet
YouTube
you.
channel to go with that, to kind of show off some of the stuff we're doing and all of our events. Just
Well, I'm sure that they wouldn't mind if you repeated your channel name.
The Watch Society.
The Watch
on YouTube.
Society.
The
Join
Watch
it, guys.
Society. That sounds pretty
Join.
cool. The Watch Society.
Join.
Oh, there it is. All right.
I got to tell you something. Seriously, there we go. The Watch Society. It's almost the
Nice.
same blue as the Patek box. Do you see that?
It actually reminds me of the Breitling one. It's kind of that blue.
So tell me this.
The Breitling one looks a little more expensive than this. At least the one I have.
If they're going for environmentally friendly, is that a good push, Mark, or what do you think? It's bullshit.
It feels bullshit when you're coming from that company. It feels more honest when it comes from like Oris, who's actually like putting together days where they're getting people to volunteer to help out and clean up things, and it's more of a central push to who they are. Like Oris does things like that. That I believe more from. And when you talk to them, it's even they talk about it. Their guys as being a central tenet to them.
You're saying
Patek?
they clean the environment? Oris does?
Yeah, they
Wow.
they have the past 2 years they've done a New York Harbor where they go down and volunteer and bring a lot of people from the watch industry and all.
You're just a cynical fuck there. You're upset that these super rich people, they drive their EV, they do this, they do that, but then they fly private to Aspen, you know. Aspen, you
that's
know?
why they have that thing on the internet where you can track what's her face,
Yes.
the one that was dating the football player. What the heck is her name?
Taylor Swift.
Yes, you can track her plane going all over the crazy place. It's just all over the place.
That started with an Elon Musk tracker, and then
But Elon Musk isn't. He's not pushing. He's
EVs?
he's not pushing. Well, he is making them, but he's not pushing. He doesn't seem to be pushing it as hard, other than of course owning a company that makes EVs. He's like, you can choose what you want to choose, but
no, but he was just such a little bitch about being tracked that he bought Twitter in order to shut the tracker down because it was on Twitter.
You reckon that's the reason he did it?
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with
buying Twitter, but didn't he try to back out?
It had nothing to do with
he tried
democracy.
to, and then they're like, nope, you signed it, deal with it.
It had nothing to do with democracy and nothing to do with fairness, et cetera, et cetera. It all had to do with just tracking.
Right? Like that's.
You know what?
Oh,
that's kind of. First of all, I like your jib. That's sounding like a conspiracy theory to me.
I mean, it's definitely was motivation because he tried to buy the guy off that was doing the tracker, and the guy told him to pound sand. And so he bought Twitter, then shut it down pretty quickly afterwards.
Wow, I wonder how much he offered to the guy.
He didn't offer much to the guy.
No, he didn't offer much to him, a few thousand or something like that. But
I
mean, he did it so that, I mean, I'm sure the majority of the reason why he bought Twitter was just so that he could be the world's biggest troll and say whatever he wants without anyone telling him no.
That's what I thought.
Fucking perpetual child that just wants to say whatever he wants.
It doesn't sound like you like him too much.
Didn't he let Trump back?
No, he's an absolute. He's a toddler. He's a toddler that screams about things and has no idea how politics or things work. He's somebody that's like, oh my God, illegal immigrants are doing these jobs, and are horrible. It's like, dude, you're an immigrant that was working illegally when you got here.
Exactly.
Like, have some perspective.
No, that's different.
He was an illegal immigrant? I've never
No,
heard
he was
before.
working illegally.
Because he's from
As
South
in
Africa.
he was a student visa, but was working.
He's from South Africa and he's Canadian.
So in other words, he worked on an expired visa, is what you're saying.
I'm saying he worked when he wasn't on a visa that allowed him to work.
Yeah,
he was on a.
He's South African, wasn't he? Wasn't he from South Africa?
Yeah, he's South African. His dad's an emerald mine owner.
Exactly. I mean, they were rich. They were rich as youngsters. He wasn't. He didn't come from nothing. They had a Rolls Royce when they were kids. They weren't that poor.
I like how some people are calling me a libtard in the chat just because I don't like
Hey,
Elon Musk.
Do,
Because those
do you
things
think
are-
Elon Musk has had hair plugs? Has he had hair plugs?
Of course he's had hair plugs. You
Of
see
course
the
he
like
did.
old photos.
You can
and
see
now?
them. You can
Oh,
see
God.
them.
Yeah.
You can see before and after.
I mean,
Oh,
Very
yeah.
I'm
clear.
starting to lose my hair a bit. Okay. I got
Well,
a bit of,
he had more hair loss than you have.
What's
but
hair?
I don't think it's cool to fuck with it. I am who I am. If my hair falls out, my hair falls out. Who gives a fuck?
Oh,
Well,
I'm same. Yeah. It started
you
to fall
know-
out. I shaved it.
he was he's chasing chicks and he wanted his hair back. You know, he hooked up with Amber Heard before she was in
Before she
trial
shit
with
the bed?
Johnny Depp. Yeah, before she shit the bed for Johnny Depp. You know, or one never knows. She might have done the same thing with Elon, and we just don't know it. Anything is
Oh,
possible.
we got off the watch talk pretty quickly.
I
here.
like the Cubitus, but I don't like the name because it
Oh, the name
reminds.
is stupid.
Well, it reminds me of something in the medical world that's decubitus, and that's not a good thing. So, I mean, I don't understand this name. I don't understand who vetted it. Who was it that?
Oh, that's
You
the
know-
ulcer. That's the bed saw. The decubitus ulcer pressure saw.
Exactly. It's not a good name. If somebody wanted to make fun of it, they'd call it, ooh, that's a Patek decubitus, isn't it? Instant way to make fun of it. But I mean, I like it. I like it actually more than the Nautilus, to be honest.
I'll be honest though, I never liked the Nautilus a whole
Well, that's
lot.
what I'm saying.
So
I don't own any Pateks at all, but if I was
only
getting
like
one,
I hate these people who tell you how they love the Nautilus or the Aquanaut, and it's because it's a hype watch. But when it wasn't hype, nobody was buying this.
I'd rather
shit.
have a Royal Oak,
You know,
aesthetically anyway.
I
Not
mean,
as this
I like
looks
the
like- Sorry.
I like the Aquanaut, but for me, I went with the Overseas. That's the one I like of the big three.
the Overseas is a great one, and you know what? I love the Overseas with the interchangeable rubber and leather strap. That is such a. Why doesn't Patek do that? They don't. They don't. It's not easy to do.
What color is the dial on your watch?
He's got a black dial.
I got the black
Black
one. That's my favorite for me personally on the time only.
Is
Yeah,
that
I think
is that the same watch that Mike the Snake has on his Grail list?
Yeah, it's a 4500, isn't it? It's a 4500.
Yeah, I think it's 4520. Technically, it's the brand new one that has a tapered bracelet on it. It's a little smaller, just a little thinner.
Tell me this:
Nice.
do you see the Cubitus like in the Royal Oak world, in AP world? They had the code 1159. Is this Patek's
It's not that
11?
bad.
No.
It's not that bad. No, and the code. The funny part is the code has a beautiful case. I think
It is. It's
the
beautiful.
movement's great. The dial sucks, and I finally saw one code I like, which is where they got rid of the dial, and that was the Star Wheel version.
Ah, yes.
The Star Wheel version is gorgeous.
That's
And
expensive.
it is the first code I've really liked.
Very expensive, but the thing I don't understand with AP is people like the Jules Audemars. They're relative bargains.
Oh, they're steals. Absolute
But-
steals.
The problem is you never get nobody. It's like my JLC. No, you never. It's hard. If you buy it cheap, you can get out. But if you pay high, you're never going to get out of it. Really.
Yeah, but they're all going to be lower now since they're not sold new.
Yeah.
What's the predominant brand in your collection?
Technically Omega,
Ooh, nice.
but I have 10 Omegas. That's what I can say.
Wow. What do you think of
But
the new first Omega in space? Does that excite you?
I think it's gorgeous. I think I say I have 10 Omegas, but 4 of them are inherited.
That's nice too.
Yeah,
Make some heirloom watches.
yeah. They're. I have one next to me, which is a white gold.
Oh, I love it.
Very
It's very
nice.
AP looking. That.
Yeah.
Is that a quartz though?
Nope. It's mechanical.
That's a very thin movement, eh?
Well,
Far
well, it's-
out.
I mean, you
maybe
get a
not.
lot
It's
thinner than that.
actually it's good camouflaging on the design. It looked thin
Yeah.
initially.
The problem with those bracelets is you can never add more.
No,
Think-
this does not fit me. This fits my wife.
Yeah.
but doesn't fit me. So that's why it stays behind me as part of the set, basically.
Yeah. I mean, they're
Is
lovely.
it essentially unisex? Essentially,
Yeah, actually, it was my
or is it considered a men's watch?
wife's dad's watch.
So it is considered a men's watch.
Because that would have been expensive in the day.
Yeah. He had this, and he had a Rolex GMT,
Wow.
which
What's that?
I also have.
What's that speedy next to you,
You
behind
got
you?
the
there?
you got
What's
the
that?
Rolex GMT also.
Yeah, the 1967 black bezel 1675.
Whew, nice.
It's the watch that got me in the watches.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds
Tell
very
me this:
delicious.
how is the Watch Society going? What's new? Tell me what's happening.
It's going well. We just had this Thursday. We're going to be releasing a video. We had Keith from Beauvais, who's their head of content and training here with a bunch of watches. So we got to talk about Beauvais, which is some beautiful watches, and their sport watch that just came out is $35,000, and I would take that thing over a Cubitus any day of the week for less money.
How is it spelled?
BOVET.
Yeah, Beauvais, BOVET. Yeah. And we have I think in 2 weeks we have an event with Breguet.
Wow.
That's going to be
How
fun.
do you make money? Can I ask you that? Like, is this your job or?
No, this is just part of me
The
being a
hobby.
watch fan.
Okay.
You know, helping
Are
get
you work as well you got another job or?
this or that,
Sorry.
this and that.
Okay.
It
Semi-retired.
It sounds like
No.
it's a need to know basis.
Well, I mean, I do consulting and writing on
Okay.
the back end, but you don't always, copywriting.
No.
and things like that.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Very nice.
Nothing wrong with that. There. It's because we're a similar age, aren't you? You're a bit younger. Actually, you're younger.
Almost 42.
Ooh, a lot younger. Fuck. I wish I could get those 10 years back. That's
He's
fantastic.
wishing he could get his 10 years back.
Wow.
We all do.
And you're not using your Beamer much. You don't use your Beamer much.
Yeah, so that way I don't have to put as much miles on it and it'll last longer.
Wait a minute.
And
So
you put
which
it, you
Beamer is
garage
it?
it as well, don't you?
What's that?
You garage it or leave it out?
Oh, it's a garage.
Of course, good. Which Beamer is it? I know you already mentioned
He's
this
got an
before.
X3. It's an X3 with the 6-cylinder, the decent. That's the fucking rocket. They're actually really. The funny thing is, those X3s. Did you know they are larger than an X5 originally was? Like the sizing.
That's insane. I like the X3 because we only have one car because me and my wife, we just don't drive that much or need it. But because having a house and all, we need a small SUV to be able to get stuff.
Yeah.
So we just went for the small SUV.
Sounds like you live on a nice acreage, which is very good. Very good.
We're in the suburbs. Live in Atlanta, so.
Oh, okay.
Got 0.8 acres. It's good for the suburbs.
You don't really need an SUV. You just want to have one then. You could have a
Well,
car.
if I'm going to go out and buy some drywall to do some repairs, or if I'm going to literally bring a TV home or something like that I go buy, there's things like that we've used it for, buy small furniture and things. It really is just useful. Or honestly, it perfectly holds a giant Oris bear.
A giant what bear?
Oris bear.
Nice.
Gee, that's a good find. How did you get that?
I hold it for Oris. That goes to the Atlanta Braves. But they don't let them store it there, so they need to store it somewhere in Atlanta, and I volunteered.
Cool.
You are the man.
Cool.
Just know people in the industry and know the Oris guys a little bit. So
I got to tell you, Oris is a brand I really do admire. I think Oris is I really despise Frederick Constantine because they pretend to be Patek or Vacheron when they're Oris and Tissot are two brands I really quite like. Oris
makes some really solid tool watches, some really beautiful watches. I love the Diver 65. Doesn't get enough love.
Yes.
They're I mean, they're really good guys. Like the people who actually work there and run it. So I always have a love for the brand because of that.
Yes.
Yeah. We're fans here. Yeah. We also have the Oris Social Club in Atlanta. So we I think just about everybody in the group has some sort of Oris. Say mine's not around me.
Yeah, Oris makes some really good stuff there. I didn't mind they did a jazz musician version. You know, they had some jazz.
Yeah, that's been a while since they did that
yeah.
one. I have the bronze pointer date in green, which is a very Oris watch, and it's very cool. And it patina's really well. It's got green on it at this point.
Bear always criticizes. I like the 606, the Patek 6006, and he always says that's the Oris Patek. You know, with the black dial with the sub-second.
They had that one limited edition Oris that was I can't think of the diver's name. There's an African American diver who actually lost a leg.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice looking watch.
That's a good. Yeah, that's the diver they did the movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a nice looking watch.
They've also done some for some baseball guys because they've done the Hank Aaron one for Atlanta.
Oh, that's right.
And another one for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. So, I mean, they've done some really cool limited editions. Besides just, honestly, I like their watches.
I gotta say, with the collection you've got there, you've I must say you haven't Rolex itself. The thing you find is the longer you you look at things and that I love Rolex. They're just not great value, and unfortunately they are falling a bit. They're like anything; everything is falling a bit.
It's what you gotta buy what you love.
Depends on what you're getting too. If it's falling a bit.
Yeah, true. Vintage is a
it's relatively stable.
Yeah, vintage is cool. It's that's such a cool story having the 1675 from your father-in-law.
That's so cool.
And
yeah, we have a video coming out in it'll be 2 or 3 weeks before it comes out, but it's going to be comparing it to Bruce Wayne, kind of the old versus new, 6 decades difference.
Because I mean, the funny thing is, for him to buy a GMT, the big popular model at the time was the Datejust, really, wasn't it?
For his reason he had it, Submariner would have been the popular one, but
not only that, but when he got it, the most popular was the Pepsi.
Yeah, the black.
That was under the radar for sure.
Not only that, but it was probably one of the first black ones that were ever released, because a lot of people for a long time didn't think they came out till the 70s, and this one is from 67. And there's only a few that have come out in the late 60s.
Did you manage to talk to him before he passed away? Oh no, he died. You never met him.
He died before I met him. He died, and he actually passed away before I was born, actually.
Wow.
So that watch also sat in a bank forever until me and my wife moved in together, and then she gave it to me.
Amazing story.
Yeah, it's a pretty good first watch.
So your wife barely knew him.
Yeah, she was 7.
Wow.
Okay. It's good having an older wife. I think that's a great thing.
Somebody did head math. Yeah,
it's good having a nice watch too.
It is exactly.
I didn't even know what I was being handed. I didn't have any clue, but that started me off learning everything.
That started the path of research.
Yeah. It's like here's the funniest part to me was when I luckily had an uncle who had some Rolexes, and the one thing I was worried about was sending the Rolex off. I wanted to get it repaired to a place where I can just hand it off, because I just didn't trust the mail because it was a family heirloom.
Absolutely.
Thankfully, I did that because that meant it never got replaced hands or anything. It never went to Rolex.
I had a friend of mine who bought a Berthier in 1967, but believe it or not, he got a 5513 no date sub plastic First thing he does is send it to Rolex. It had the stretchy original Rolex band. They were not only did they change it, but they charged him heavily to do that.
Wow.
They also changed the dial and hands, but they also
Oh.
changed the midsection of the case. So he got a service case. You know what? Like
My
it
God.
came back like new.
He got a
But that-
Franken. He got a
It's
Franken.
a Franken watch
Well,
now,
they-
yeah.
he really didn't understand what he was. I mean, look. It is what it is, you know. If that's
Well,
the biggest,
we're weird because we're collectors, but
Yeah. I mean, well, I was saying my uncle had some Rolexes, so I asked him like, "Hey, where can I go to service this?" And he had a guy in Palm Beach because I was in Miami. Drove up and handed it over, and the salesperson originally was like, "Oh, let me take it to the watchmaker." And she picks it up. She goes, "I think this is fake," because she never handled a vintage watch like that before. I had to come back and apologize because the watchmaker's like, "No, it's real. It's folded links. All the links are hollow in the center, and the end links are folded steel. So this thing is light as I'll get out compared to what you're used to."
Yeah.
Which I find that's my favorite. That's my favorite bracelet of all the watches
It's
I have. I love it.
incredibly comfortable. I will say it's not as robust as the current one. It's incredibly comfortable.
No, it's not. But it'll disappear on your wrist.
Yeah. I love the size of the old one too. It's like 39.5 millimeters versus now they're up to like 42. And they're thinner. The actual case is thinner too. The old ones.
Exactly. Yeah. I get some new ones, but I'm a vintage guy. I have an Omega.
I mean, that's the only Rolex I have. I don't. After that, I bought one OP and then sold it, and I've never looked at a Rolex again. So, not my thing. I like the weird ones. Got Moser on today.
But the Omegas, I mean, right now I've got two Omegas, but I had a Speedmaster that got stolen. Then I replaced it with a first Omega in space, and I love it more than
the new one,
professional. I actually have the old one, and then
they're all good ones.
I have the original 2012 version, first Omega in space,
the numbered edition.
Yeah, and mine is modded, and some people hate that sort of thing, but I personally love it. And it's one of my favorite watches now. Because the first Omega in space had a sapphire crystal, which really looked sapphire. At least the newest first Omega in space tries to look vintage Hesselite, even though it's sapphire. But mine clearly was sapphire. It was like a top hat sapphire. So I replaced it with a Hesselite, Omega Hesselite crystal, and I love it.
It's funny. I like the sapphire, but that's just me. But
Most people do.
Together.
When I found somebody who could replace it, and I brought the watch in, one of the first things he said is, "Wait a minute, are you sure this is what you want? You want to?"
It's a fair question.
Because he said everybody else comes in and they want to switch it to a sapphire. He says, "You're the first person that I've worked with that wants to switch it to a Hesselite." I said, no, I want Hesselite. I want the original look and less distortion and no milk ring and all that stuff.
Hey,
it's personal taste. Everybody's different.
I don't blame anyone. That's a small thing where you can then enjoy it how you like to enjoy it.
I have the original crystal in the vault. If something happens, if I want to put it back to factory, I can do it. And no manipulation of the case was required. It was just going to somebody who knew what they were doing.
I think if you do it on a Rolex, I really don't like that on a Rolex where they make a plastic a sapphire.
Rolex doesn't want you to do anything.
Well, usually you can't do it without it being obvious because of the dimensions. Usually the Hesselite crystals on a Rolex, they are domed. On almost all the Rolexes that I can think of, they're dome crystals. So if you swapped it over to a sapphire, it would be nice and flat, and it would be obvious you swapped it. Like I'm thinking of things like the Submariner, things like that. If you swapped it out, you'd have a nice flat sapphire crystal, and you'd lose the charm of the original dome crystal.
It it's an amazing story to have in the Rolex there, but I got to tell you, the wonderful thing is with having the 1675. I mean, most people, that's probably one of the best watches. Do you wish it was a Submariner? You said before Submariner. Were you
No.
happy with?
I'm happy. I like the fact that it's an early black bezel and it's a little different.
Did you get any story?
It's
about
probably
it?
also
Why he
very
bought it?
valuable.
Why did he buy it? You said.
Well, he was. I can't say.
Because, well, one thing is you weren't born yet, so it makes it really hard to say.
Let's go with that.
We'll talk off air.
What a beautiful watch there.
Oh,
And,
I mean, it's.
Is it in a
it's great
vault?
way
Do
to
you have
start.
it in a vault somewhere?
It goes in and out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we always have watches going, in the bank and out of the bank.
Yeah. I just asked because, of course, that's the watch I'd most want to see. So just wanted to make sure you didn't have it there. And it's
I
in a
do not
vault.
have it here right now.
Yeah.
I just
Where it should
put
be.
back. Yeah, I just had it out for a video, so it got swapped out.
And the
for
Breguet.
overseas.
What's the Breguet you've got? Sorry, I forget. What's the
I have a
Breguet
Type
you've got?
21 and steel.
That's correct. I thought it was titanium. No, steel.
Nope, steel with the bracelet.
Steel.
Is this the new one? The new one?
No,
No,
I got
no.
the same one that
Same
He
one that
has.
Archie has.
yeah,
Yeah,
Archie
I've
has.
got this. He's got the steel one, which I got to
like
tell
that.
you, they are incredibly usable watch, really. And would you get another Breguet?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually I was trying to convince myself not to spend the money on a 5140 that just came up on Watchbox, which is a classique from the previous generation where the numerals were hand painted on.
Ooh.
Oh, got
Ooh.
you.
But yeah, and it's about 10,000 versus 18,000 for the current gen.
I've got a Breitling Type 20 where it's hand painted on. It's a reissue, and they made a big deal about it. But it does add a charm to it.
Are you a fan of the Marines, the Breguet Marine?
I'm a fan of the previous generation more than the current one.
Yeah.
It's a better balance. It's better hands. I don't like. I think they need to redo the Marine line again.
Yeah, I think they're unique. They're definitely unique.
I think you got a super chat that's being ignored.
Super chat. Bear Clooney, member for 12 months. Did someone mention modding? Is Doc on? Yes.
Bear. Thank you, Bear. Appreciate it.
Guys, I got to tell you, it's been a great show here, and I've really enjoyed talking to Mark. I got to tell you this, Mark. I respect your opinion because you're a Breguet owner, and also a 1675. He's got the Breguet tattoo. I mean, fuck.
You have a Breguet tattoo?
Mark.
Yeah, it's a Breguet hands.
Oh wow.
I mean, surely have you gone to the Breguet boutique and shown that?
No, but Ahmed is here in a week and a half, the North American CEO. So about to show it to him.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean,
We have them coming. We have them coming for an event for the Watch Society.
I mean that tattoo, that is dedication. You know,
I was going to
must admit.
say, it's kind of hard to leave the brand once you get a tattoo.
I mean, it's Breguet hands, which is, for me, I know they have it in their logo, but it's something that I find beautiful as an architectural thing. I just find they're gorgeous.
You like the aesthetic, yeah. You like the aesthetic.
And actually the Breguet I have doesn't even have those hands. The watch I have that has those hands is a Vacheron Historique. So
I got to tell you, I'm glad you kind of approved of the 7057 because I was having
love that watch.
I was having remorse. Like at least I could talk to you also as a dealer. Like I sort of thought I was leaving thousands on the table for him.
I will actually say that is the first Breguet I tried on in person. I've loved it from day one. It's one that I never thought would look good on until I tried it on and fell in love. And it's one of those that, yeah, I'm a little jealous you'll have it if you trade it.
I mean, I got to be totally honest with you. Even though I really do want that Breguet, I'm sad to see my Type 21 go. Does that make sense or not?
Yeah. I mean, when you have a watch that you're attached to, it's hard to let it go.
I might get a steel one down the track.
I mean, you can a steel one's good. I mean, in fact, that feels more of where at home the Type 21 is. And you can pick one up for mid-6s.
I might even, depending on, I also love the Type 20 as well. Like I've had a couple Type 20s and I've had a 21. I think the 21 is a big improvement. Like that center second, how they do that.
I love that. The center minute one. Yeah.
Because it looks like a.
If you want to have some fun and be silly, though, there are a few unusual versions of the Type 20. There's a blue dial version of the Type 20 from Japan. There's a salmon color that's platinum. And there's a Memovox style with an alarm on it.
Yep.
So there's some weird boys out there if you want something a little odd in Type 20.
I like their latest Type 20. That's sort of a pseudo reissue.
I like the gold one. I do not like the normal one. I like the one they just came out with in blue and gold.
Well, that gold one is gorgeous.
I actually went to Breguet because I got a new strap. Can you believe this? This is how fucking stupid I am, Mark.
Buy a new strap, sell the watch.
Okay, so I went to Breguet in Hong Kong. I ordered it from Breguet, Hong Kong. I went there. That's the strap. That's the brand new strap, never worn. My friend, who's a mini dealer, I just picked this up one day before, and he says, "Oh, I just got a new Breguet." I said, "Send me a pic." And I said, "I want to buy it. Can I swap my Breguet? Well, how can we do a deal?" I haven't even worn the new strap yet, and I'm already fucking doing a deal. Can you believe how stupid that is, or what? And
I mean, you can always sell the strap.
Strap's not a big deal.
Look, I basically gave him the strap for 20% less than I paid for it. I said, "You can have it." You know, so. But the thing I'm glad I spoke to you about was the fact that you're a Breguet person. Should I do it or not? Because I was sort of thinking, oh, I don't know. Maybe you know how you commit to
ignoring
something.
Emotional attachment, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But emotional attachment is part of the reason we have watches. So that's something I can't answer for you.
Yeah. But it actually means a lot to me that you say, no, do it. It's a good idea.
Just remember, 99.9% of the population thinks we're insane.
Yes.
I mean, that's not fair.
I'm exaggerating. Let's make it 90%.
90%. Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, if my parents found out how much I haven't, spent on any one of these watches, they look at me like I've slaughtered innocent children for wasting money.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I mean, look, let's face it, it's not a terrible hobby. There's a lot worse you could buy.
Yeah, but that's what
Cars
you have
are
to
worse.
tell. That's what you have to explain to mom after she faints, and then you have to get her revived, and then you explain there's worse things I could have done with the money.
My brother buys cars. That's much worse.
Ooh, really? What kind of cars?
Over the years, God, I don't know. He currently is.
Is he like a muscle car guy?
Mid-60s Camaro, but that's unusual for him. Most of what he's had over the years is Japanese import.
Oh, I like the muscle car in the mid-60s Camaro. I like that.
Yeah, he actually. Here's the best story of that is he. My dad, growing up, convinced his mom, because he had a bed and breakfast on the beach, is what he grew up in South Florida. So he convinced his mom to buy a Corvette a 65 yellow convertible.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because the fiberglass body went rust out in a few years. And she actually had it for decades. So we decided, me and my brother tracked down the original car, which had been turned into a race car down in Alabama, but the guy still had the original engine that he took out. So he was able to get the original engine back, and he plans to put it in the Camaro.
Wow.
Camaro or
It's actually
Corvette?
Well, he's going the engine's from a Corvette. That's going to go
But
in
he's
the Camaro.
putting it in a Camaro.
Yeah.
Oh, a little modding on
All
that
black
too.
Chevy V8 and the same, and from the same era. So
You hear that, Bear? You hear that, Bear? He's modding on the Camaro too.
Guys, I want to thank you guys for coming. It's been fantastic watch talk. It's always good to get, I don't know, why do we want reassurance that we're doing the right thing? Sometimes we do, because the reason is because I really fucking love the Type 21. That's the reason. I really love the Type 21. I just don't want to stump the money up for a 7. They're still expensive. They're not super cheap. You know, they're not cheap, and economy's not great. And I thought, fuck, I'll upgrade. But
I would definitely consider the Type 20 if they got rid of the date window.
Oh, by the way,
430 date window.
New one, the new Breguet has no coin edging.
It's a throwback to the 50s Breguet Type 20.
But I really love the coin edging. That's sort of a hallmark.
But
I
then
love the coin edge.
That would really be
bracelet
mixing it.
Version, the coin edge matches, so it goes right into the coin edge. It's beautiful.
But that would be mixing and matching if they did that, because originally it didn't have that.
And
if you want the original, go buy the original. Well, let's make it new.
I actually handled the gold one. The gold one itself there, I got to tell you honestly, I wish it didn't have the date. It's got the date at 4.5.
Oh, the worst part about the date at 430 is they also put Swiss made right underneath it just to highlight the fact it's there.
Yeah.
It'd be like, hey, we put the date position in the worst place where everyone universally hates it. Then we're going to highlight the fact it's there just to fuck you, because we know watch collectors don't like this.
I was so busy looking at the date window, I didn't even notice that, but I do see it. I do see it in my file. I stored it in my file, and I never really thought much of it. Other than eventually, I think they're going to issue one without a date, because they did it on the others. Eventually, they will. I think. I cross my fingers.
I'll put it this way: I saw a rendering of a version of the Type 20 a year before it ever came out. The current version that was absolutely fucking perfect, and it's the watch they should have made, and they came out with this thing instead, and it made me extra angry at this one.
So it didn't have a date window?
Did not have a date window.
So it was really
overall it was a perfect watch. It was closer to the ones they sold at Only Watch.
It was closer to a reissue, it sounds like, too.
Yeah. It was.
They had to go perfect. With bean counters. The bean counter says, they want the date.
That's one thing they did say to me when I picked up the strap, because I saw the new gold Breguet. They said a lot of people have said they don't like the date.
Yep.
Nice. Maybe with enough of that feedback, they'll issue one without a date, and there you have it.
Who knows? But
that'll be the one to strive for. I would sell my Breitling for a Breguet if it was like that.
The Breitling's beautiful you've got there. I must admit, that is a gorgeous watch.
It's nice. It has its nice qualities, but it's there's some redundancy in my collection. And if I had a gold, I don't have many gold watches, but that's a gold one that I'd love to wear.
Guys, that is the show for today. I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank, please, guys, upvote, and also check out the Watch Society. Check it out. It's a YouTube channel, and if you're in the Atlanta area, they have some events. You can join and sign up.
Atlanta, Vegas, Austin, Des Moines.
The
We have a
Watch
few
Society. Check it out.
You
And,
remind me, Mark, of someone on a reality show, but I'm just struggling to figure out who it is. Don't worry.
No idea. I don't watch them, so.
I
Here we
don't watch
go.
him much.
Let's go through the people today. We had Patek Philippe, Jimmy, Corrado Galizia, Patek Philippe, Jimmy, Patek Philippe, Ken Fresno, David N, Patek Philippe, Dodger, Jeremy Kearney, Little Dave, Lou Soul, big super chat, Lou Soul, thank you so much. Ken Fresno, Phoenician Cedar, Ken Fresno, Patek Philippe, Herman Rants, P. Klein, Rich Mitch, Gun Glutton, GB, GD, Loose Soul again, GD, Patek Philippe, and Bear Clooney Watches. Guys, that's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Love yous all. Upvote and see you next time. Big thank you to Mark for coming on. Much appreciated. Doc, as usual, always thank you to see you here.
Thank you. And nice meeting you, Mark. Very, very much a pleasure.
Also great to have HR on this morning, and Naki even there as well. Helped us out. Okay. And anyone else I missed, thank you so much for coming on. See you tomorrow. Love yous all. And don't forget the Watch Society. Go and check it out and subscribe now. Subscribe now. That's right, guys. Subscribe.
I have one question. Is Mark coming back?
He's always coming back. He's on anytime he wants.
I try and drop by about once a week. The only problem is usually like during the time I'm spending, I have with my wife. So it's kind of.
Yes, you have to sneak
or
away.
Whatever else is going on during the week. Because I think I have like last week is like 3 different companies in town to talk to. So you never know.
Hey, no worries. Thank you. Hey, Doc.